Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, whatever time zone you guys are in. Welcome back to the stream. I'm your host, Kommissar Azura, and
I'm
welcome back to
Larry.
Wardames Radio. And yeah, as usual, I am joined by my co-host, Mari.
Yee.
Why that's like a simple yee? Sorry about that, though, Mari.
Yee.
uh, Ren is currently asleep, I think.
Asleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable.
And our special guest for today is Naerina.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, so for those people who aren't familiar with you, can you tell us about yourself?
I presume that people don't really care for the fact that I'm an English teacher in Finland. What they do care about is that I run the Homebrew of the Week show on the 40k Theories channel. From time to time, I even voice some videos over there. And in the late TTS series, I was also a voice actor.
Yep. So tell me more about what you do in the homebrew series in the 40k Tears channel, if you want to.
Right. Herder. Right. So Homebrew of the Week series is that kind of series in which all kinds of 40k enthusiasts, they, for instance, write their own stories about their chapters or Xenos races that they come up with, or just groups of people, or for instance, if they have an epic OC, they write their stories, and then I read those stories out loud. Of course, people will have to, bring their own pictures into the mix so we can actually make a video with something other than just a black screen. But yeah, that's what I do. I read people's stories out loud, and they are a hoot.
Yeah. And where can people send these stories?
All right. People can usually send them via either Facebook on 40k Theories, page like, hello, I'm this and this and that, and this is my story. Or then they can join the Homebrew of the Week, what is it called? Goodness gracious, Discord. Yes, it's not like we're on it or anything. Yeah, the Discord, server in which there are people who can help out with your story. If you're, for instance, feeling like, yeah, I have a story, but I'm not quite sure if it's good enough, they're very good at giving you feedback, and very, like-minded people who are very enthusiastic about 40k in general. So, yay! You can also send it through that way. Yes,
Yeah.
English. Trying very hard.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah,
guess
that's about it.
So,
That's what I do.
how did you get into this kind of line of work in the first place?
Interestingly enough, I was like a huge fan of the TTS series, and if someone doesn't know the TTS series, it is if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device, a parody animation of Warhammer 40k, and I was there, like, we were quoting it with my friends like all the time, like just all the time, and then they put out a video like, hey, we need female voice actors, and I was like, ooh, that would be cool, and then they were like, all right, do you have an English accent? Like, yeah, I can fake one very convincingly. People think I'm British, though I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, are you enthusiastic about 40k? Yes, I'm very enthusiastic about 40k. Do you have a good mic? I'm like, no, I don't. But my friend does. So I asked my
shit.
friend, like, hey, it's not too much trouble. I perhaps could loan your mic.
Mm-hmm.
Just maybe. And he was like, oh, heck yes, you need to loan it for this purpose. And of course, even after that, I had the mic at my flat, and I was like, I'm not sure. Should I do this? Should I not? I don't know. This kind of, the basic, like, what people do. And then my friends were like, for goodness sake, Naerina, just do it. Just do it. Like, fine, I'll just do it. And it was supposed to be like a 1 minute long of an audio thing, like doing all kinds of different voices, but apparently I had too many of them, and I sent a huge apology, like email to Alpha Beta, like, I'm so sorry, this is 1.5 minutes long. If it's too long, I'm so sorry. And through that, I got in there. And through that, I met Remlace, and Rem was first like, hey, I have this quote. I need a, female voice actor for that quote. Like, could you just, record it? I was like, sure, yeah. And then I got another one, and a third one. Don't remember if I got a fourth one. And then Rem was like, hey, I actually need someone to host the Homebrew of the Week series. And I was like, yeah, absolutely, yep, I can do that, yep.
Yeah, that is really awesome.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm here. It is. I'm so overwhelmed still by the fact that I was just a university student. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure if I should go for it. I don't know. And because my friends encouraged me, then I was like, yeah, sure. Like, I'll give it a go. And now I'm here. Like, yeah, I do a heck of a lot of voice acting things. Well, not heck of a lot, but surprisingly big amount, especially in the circles of 40k. For instance, they what is it? Soulstorm, I think. It's the Dawn of War, I think, mod. I voiced 4 characters there.
Oh,
I was
for
like,
the unification
I
mod?
could do this. I've been doing dying noises all the time.
Nice.
Say again?
For
Sorry?
For the unification mod?
The unification mod.
Yeah, that one.
Was it some of the sister battle voice lines?
Yeah, that is one of those.
Nice. That
Dogma
wait.
at your service.
Yes, the cool.
Oh right,
looking
yeah. So
Dogma.
that's why I like I
The one that look-
Isn't that
The one that
Naerina?
looks better than the actual model.
Yeah, like, well, my friend who plays the game was like, I've been asking him, like, from time to like, hey, have you found me yet? Have you found me yet? Have you found any of my voices yet? And he asked me, are you Doug Martin? I'm like, yes, I am. 1 out of 4, you found me.
Nice.
It is, like, I think, like, voice acting for video games is very interesting because, for example, the amount of death noises and charge shouts that I've done, and then encountered my, neighbors with the awkward smile, like, hi, yeah, I'm not dying. I just have to sound like I'm dying very, very violently.
Don't worry.
Hi.
I'm not dead, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for asking. Yeah, so it's very rewarding, very fun. But then when you meet your neighbors right after that, it's like, hello, yes, so I do voice things. But yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, and honestly, I think I first met you from the I think it was There is Only War, which is like the 40k mod. I think you were part of
Alright,
the
yeah.
it was like you were there for like a few moments, but we didn't have like any work because
Like, hello.
hello, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the issue back then and still now is that we didn't have any
Yeah.
sister of battle or like any female model because back in 2017 the technology for Arma wasn't as robust as it is currently now. So
Yeah.
like adding female models was like in the pipe dream. It was like there was some prototypes, but it wasn't out yet. Like it was only out during the pandemic, like 2021. So like
Yeah.
like 4
Because-
years.
Then again,
What?
people had time during the pandemic to do stuff because everyone was stuck inside.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Trust me.
Wait,
Trust
I'm
me,
like curious
that
though. Like
pandemic's the
if
only
you're
reason.
Mhm.
Yeah?
If
Say again?
I may ask this, how old are you? Like,
I'm 31.
oh shit, you're older than us.
Well, that's usually where I'm at because as my civil work, quote unquote, I teach English for the 16 to 18-year-olds. So I'm accustomed to hanging out with younger people.
I mean, like I was also a teacher, so like before the pandemic, I was also a
You were?
teacher. Yeah,
Cool.
I was teaching graphic design and art, as well as game design.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm here like I'm just an English teacher. Like, hello. Like for my work, I speak also in this language. So half my thoughts are in English, and then when I'm trying to find a word in Finnish, because of course they're going to ask like, "Hey, teacher, what is this word in Finnish?" I'm like, it's the kind of thing. Well,
But yeah, I think we've talked about this before the stream, but can you tell us the reason how you could speak in like this extremely posh English accent?
Yeah. I told you guys about this, but I'll share it with the chat as well. So, picture this: a young little Naerina, 10 years old. We start studying English when we're 9 years old, just about, in Finland, and we had this horrible, absolutely horrible English teacher. I don't mean like she couldn't do her job. She could do her job very well, but she had this very, very horrible habit of having only the certain kind of English being the only one that was acceptable in these lessons. And what we had to do during those lessons, we had, different kind of texts in that, book, and we had to read them out loud. One sentence per, at a time, and then she would correct us all, like, no, it's not, the character's name is not Hydro, it's Hydro. And I was getting very, very, annoyed by this kind of correcting, and I was like, all right, if you want proper English, I'll give you proper English. And as my mom is a very avid fan of all things British, especially like Hercule Poirot or Hercule Poirot, however you want to say it, and keeping up appearances, I happen to have a lot of things in English at home, especially on DVD or VHS or whatever it used to be back then. This is how old I am. Anyway, I learned this kind of accent because, okay, this is what she seems to appreciate, so I'll do this. And then we get to the next lesson, don't remember the topic, don't remember the text, I don't remember the sentence I had to read out loud, but let's just pretend I'll just use the same one that we used to, or I used before the stream. The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain. And I remember the look on her face. She was just looking at me quietly and saying something along the lines of, all right, thank you, next one. And the party going on inside of my head was like, she didn't correct me, see, I'm the best. And it kind of stuck. So now I sound, to quote my Irish friend, I sound like the most relaxed, stick up the arse kind of posh person. And I was like, thanks, I guess. And now that I'm an English teacher myself, I'm like, people are very worried of speaking to me in English. I'm like, darling, the fact that I have a very British sounding English does not mean that your English isn't valid. If you want to speak with a terrible Finnish accent, you can do it all the time. As long as the message gets through, everything is all right. So when they start to speak to me with their Finnish accent, I'm like, yeah, sure, we understand what you're saying. So
Yeah. Oh shit.
What?
Nah, it's
was
slightly
that?
internet issues. Don't worry.
all right, yeah.
Yeah, the stream seems fine though.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my
the
Discord
stream-
connection
the
was a bit spotty, so
Yeah,
like.
I'm keeping an eye on the stream right now. It seems fine.
Alrighty.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not hearing the problem. This is true British. Oh yes. Honestly, I so confuse the people from the Isles, especially if they're English, because apparently I change accents every third word, and they're like, okay, now she's from Wales, now she's from London, now she's from York. What the hell's going on? And when this Irish friend of mine was marrying my Finnish friend, and we were in Scotland, and of course, like one of these, I think cousins his cousins just looked at me. We were sitting at the same table having a conversation, and she just looked at me like, where from the Isles do you come from? I can't pinpoint you. And I was like, I don't.
God, that
Then
is
again, in
amazing.
Scotland, I almost got my ass kicked because apparently I sound too English. And then when I started swearing in Finnish, they finally believed me. I think it is the R in perkele that, really... Yeah.
Oh,
Apparently,
perkele.
the English are not that... Yeah,
Yeah.
very good. Very good.
Uh,
Wonderful pronunciation, Azura.
I will say that we also roll our R, or R, R.
Yeah, that's the way to go about it. The very best way.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Oh, someone
Most-
commented imposter British. Absolutely, that's what I am.
I mean, most Irish just don't use ors in our swearing. We just say feck and all that a lot.
For fuck's sake.
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, I can
Oh.
say one thing in Irish. Do you speak any Irish?
I can kinda, I guess. I did fail it, but I do remember some of it.
I'm pretty sure you'll understand this. Diagwet, Conosatore.
Dies Murgwith.
Yeah. I just said something like, hi, how are you? Or something along those lines.
Yep,
I think.
you did.
Yay! I still have my Irish. Well, I was an exchange student in Germany for half a year, and I met a very lovely Irish person from Limerick, and
Oh,
he taught me a
jeez,
couple
now.
of things. Yeah.
Oh, you have a very warped view of the Irish language then. Because
That's what happens.
it's like there's like 6 or 7 different dialects when it comes to the Irish language. It's like, but like they're very, it's much like a northern Finnish against a southern Finnish.
Oh yeah, or then the Eastern Finnish against the Southern Finnish, or the Western Finnish against the Eastern Finnish. Yeah, we
exactly,
have a
like-
lot of dialects.
People from Limerick always tend to have a very nasally voice. They're always very nasally.
All right.
So there's a really good video on YouTube that goes into like all the different accents. Like you got obviously like the nasally voice from Limerick. Kerry is just like they speak so fast that you can't understand them. Dublin, we actually have 2 different dialects and we have 2 different accents in Dublin.
Really?
Yeah, it's dependent on if you're on from the south side or the north side of the bridge.
Oh well, yeah.
If you're on the south side, you're all very
Huh?
posh and proper and all that because you've got all the fancy gentrified places.
Oh
But
right.
then
Those
you're
fancy people over there.
exactly. And then you go over to the north side of Dublin, and you've got all these people going this and that. Like they don't pronounce the th in anything; it's always a d.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. I honestly, I just want to learn so many different accents, and at the moment, the accent in the English language that I find the hardest, any US accent. I can't do them to save my life. If I try, I sound like I have a sister or brother or any close relative, and we're very, very tight because my American English just sounds like I'm from Alabama and I have lovely cousins. Sorry if there are any Alabamians here or however you say it. Any people from Alabama?
Oh god.
Oh, yeah,
no.
that's what happens from time to time. But yeah, accents are lovely. I absolutely adore different kinds of accents.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you were saying when you were getting into it through TTS and all that, like into the voice acting. You said you were into Warhammer before getting into the voice acting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was like a friend of mine, like we had this Rogue Trader campaign coming up, and a friend of mine was like, Naerina, do you know anything about Warhammer 40k? I'm like, no, what is it? Well, it's like, and then he like explained the whole thing to me. I was like, ooh, that sounds fancy. So it's grimdark, yes. And I was like, nah, my Rogue Trader isn't going to be grimdark. She's going to be fun. Then again, we did have some very grimdark moments, but yeah.
Did he have to pull out like the Always Sunny in Philadelphia level like spider diagram to explain everything?
Not quite. Like he kept it very simple. Like, okay, it's in the future. We're in space. You remember Warhammer Fantasy Battle? Yeah, I remember Warhammer Fantasy Battle. That in space. I was like, so elves in space? Yes. Orcs in space? Yes. Dwarves in space? No, not quite.
Well, they are now. They are now.
Yeah, indeed. But back then they weren't. And I was like, all right, I can dig it. Yeah, sure. And then just like the whole campaign of our Rogue Trader thing, it was like it turned into this kind of Harlequin novel of will she or won't she be together with the rival of her life? Oh, the horror, the terror. Of course, there's perils of the warp and everything goes to, shit. But still, like, oh my goodness gracious, what is it? Will they or won't they for 8 years in game time? And people were like, oh, come on. I was like, no, I'm enjoying this.
Lana say fuck face to Warren like
But yeah, but if one thinks about like what things are my favorite now that I know a bit more about, I wouldn't say I know a lot about Warhammer 40k, but from what I know, my absolute favorite thing are the orcs. They're freaking amazing. Like just like, okay, well, I have a box over here. It can drive. Oh, I can drive with it. Excellent. You drive with it. Go for it. I paint it red and it goes even faster. Wonderful.
It's like I remember listening to a retelling of like a short story about like the guard and the orcs, and it's just like they started noticing what the orcs were doing. So like when they ran out of their charge cells, the officer just pulled out his las pistol and goes bang, and an orc just falls
Yeah,
over.
and they're like, that's the way to go about it, because if you are to battle orcs and you run out of any kind of ammo, if you just keep it real, they will die. Which is amazing. Also, we played one of these kind of, I think it was a Rogue Trader one shot at one point, in which every single one of us was an orc, and we were going after the captain's hat, and I think it was the Inquisitor of some order, I don't remember which one, who had taken it. Of course, we didn't know it, and planted it into some heretic bunker or something like that. So we took our ship and we rammed it to the planet, to that, bunker, so that we got the hat. We didn't have our ship anymore, but hey, we had a planet, which is always nice. But yeah, that's what we did as orcs in a Rogue Trader one shot.
Oh God, man! I've always
I'm like all about role playing, but go ahead. Sorry.
I wanted to look into actually playing Rogue Trader because I've heard it's supposed to be really fun.
It is absolutely. I can wholeheartedly recommend it. I've played from the RPGs. I've played Rogue Trader and Dark Heresy, and a one shot of. No, not even a one shot. I actually had a campaign of Only War, almost forgot about it, in which I had the dumbest muscle character was there, like, durr. It was wonderful.
I think I played a bit of Rock Trader. Wait, what? No, I played a bit of Dark Heresy, not Rock Trader. Yeah, I played a
How
bit
was
of
it?
Dark Heresy. It's fun. I was the DM actually.
Ooh, it's always fun.
Yeah, and basically it made me realize that yeah, putting Space Marine, like if you put a Space Marine, like even if you like expect the Space Marines like to kick the players, sometimes you will roll really badly in front of everyone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Absolutely.
so like
And then you just
that
have to own it. Like, yep, I'll roll this.
yeah. So I basically made like not exact like Chaos Space Marine, but I would say a
Alright.
renegade. Yeah, like a renegade for a basically like Cthulhu as Space Marine, you know?
Ooh,
Yeah.
lovely,
So
lovely,
so it has
lovely,
like
lovely, lovely.
so it has like nautical elements and with like tentacles and all that. But you know, like not like being scenes, but you know, like uh, they
Yeah.
praise like yeah. And basically, I put like a
Oh, that
Space
sounds
Marine.
wonderful.
Yeah, like basically a Space Marine champion, and
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I didn't do any damage to my players somehow. Like all my attacks were bad. It was
Yep,
like
that's what happens from time to time.
I put like all my I gave him like basically every cheat I can get, but Navel wasn't being kind to me that day. Like yeah, I think at most I did like 10 damage in total. In total to
Yeah.
like 7 players, so there was like barely any damage to everyone else.
Like, I'm mighty, I am the horror, I tickle you a bit.
I had like proper art and minis as well. Like
Oh
it was pain.
no! Like, I have paid for this encounter in so many levels.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Yeah, honestly, that's what happens. And usually it is those fights where the GM is like, okay, now I've prepared, I have all kinds of fancy things for this, and this is going to be epic. And then the dice are just, and they're like,
Yep.
oh, fine, whatever.
Really?
Yeah, I prepare for the fight to like I set up the arena like so it was like a 2 session thingy. Like at the end of the first session, I basically set up the arena, and there's like this elaborate arena with lot of like interesting details in it. Like basically describe of how slimy and like wet the ground floor is, like with barnacles and all stuff like that. Like and then like the fight was underwhelming. Oh, Spain. I basically had to rush the ending.
Oh no! Like, well, that now it's like this. Ta-da! Ooh,
Oh,
somebody
You
asked
roll.
me a question in the chat. Can I answer it?
yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, they asked, hey Naerina, did you also do any Warhammer Fantasy campaign stuff? Yeah, we did. It was, I think, my second or third RPG campaign I ever took part in. I think it was a noble lady character, Natalie von Adler. Got kidnapped, got marked by a cult of Slanesh, and had to hide like it from everyone. Like, no, there's no chaotic mark on me. What are you on about? And then she watched her friend die and just got insane enough to see this friend like all the time, everywhere. And then she got a necklace from her elven friend, like that kept the horrible body out of sight, all like kind of protected her. And then that friend died too, and there was actually 2 LARPs about this. And in the second LARP, because so many people had died in the first LARP, I actually was able to cry halfway through it. Like, I was just bawling my eyes out, and people were asking like, hey, off game, are you all right? And I would like just say, yeah, why do you ask? Like, no, does it, you cry a lot. Like, yeah, I know.
It's acting.
Cool, isn't it? And then I was like, my friends.
Oh,
But
my
yeah,
friends
I
are
have
dead.
done also Fantasy Battle. It was
Also-
much more grimdark than the Rogue Trader one.
Yeah. Like the fantasy one like is surprising. Like it has a lot of like grimdark element that people usually
Yeah.
forgot. Also,
Yeah.
see us like see us.
All right.
What
I
about the new Rock Trader game that is coming out?
We'll be playing that definitely.
Oh yeah, I'm eagerly waiting for it. I want to see what it's like. I want to play the game. I'm not sure if I'll have the time to do it actually, but I want to do it still.
Yeah, like at least one session.
Yeah, kind of like I'm just gonna one small session of Rogue Trader, just for half an hour, a small little session of
Half an hour
Rogue
quickly
Trader.
turns into 12 hours, and it's now 6 in the morning, and you have to get ready
Yeah.
for work.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
Yeah,
indeed. I'm like, good
I can
morning,
see that.
student.
Yep.
Or then I'll just say, good morning, heretics. I'll burn your planet to the ground, exterminators you're all. But first, let's speak about the second conditional.
Hello, heretics. Today we will be reading Shakespeare.
Well, I'm not sure if I should actually call them heretics, because some of my students, because I'm working in such a small village, there are people who are very, very religious, like
Oh,
living in
no.
the area. So if I call them heretics, that would be perhaps like I'm not sure if they would understand the word, but if they do, they will be insulted.
Yeah.
Forceful somehow.
Yeah, I'm like, yep. You don't believe in the emperor, just die. I mean, wait, what?
Like the Emperor.
Perhaps I'll just have to have my own cult over there. The cult of
Oh.
the emperor.
I mean, it's in the area, more or less.
Just
Alright, yeah, it's just one more church over there.
Yep.
recreate the daughters of the Emperor. Problem solved.
But to be honest, they are honestly very, very like nice youngsters over there. So the youth over there is very, very lovely. Like only a couple of them are, this kind of annoying on purpose. So yeah, like I really like my students. I'm not sure if any one of them are listening to this, but if you are, hello. I'm talking about you. You are lovely.
I would be very worried if like they actually watch this.
They found,
I'll be
they
like,
found this.
don't you have a life? You're just stalking your teacher. Like, fine, whatever.
Yeah. So it's go to
Then
golden
again, we
toilet.
might get them into 40k or RPG. Which reminds me, I've got to tell you guys, everyone, like, at the moment, we have this thing called matriculation exams in Finland, and it's the kind of high school kind of final exams. They have them twice a year, and these are the autumn variants. And today was the English, test. And I checked on the, test while we were doing it, and now I can actually say it out loud because the test is over already. There was a section in which there were 2 tasks about Dungeons and Dragons. And I was like, oh, my little nerd heart is crying from joy. But I'm pretty sure that none of my students have even heard about D&D. And I'm there like, well, the nerds are going to love this.
Yeah. The nerds, like if you have like some nerd
And you
students, they will love
realize
it.
Yeah.
you realize when you go to correct them, there's going to be like 2 or 3 of them that's received the ace, and you're like, what the hell?
And then I'm like, so I see you're a man of culture as well. Oh, then I'll just throw them with a D20, like, roll for initiative.
Also, what's your opinion on like Pathfinder? Since we're talking
I
about
haven't
D&D.
played it. I should play it. My friend has been like saying wonderful things about it. I should try it at some point. So can't really say anything about it yet.
yeah.
I'll let you know when I do get the chance.
Nice. Have you tried the game though? The
I haven't
PC.
tried that
Pathfinder,
either.
the
I've
PC
watched
game.
my friend play it from like just watching it. Like, yeah, go for it. Excellent. I haven't played it myself, but it does look fun.
It is.
A
It
few
is
hours
really
of it I've
fun.
played.
hmm
That sounds like you guys have stories.
Well, no, it's like I've only managed to like maybe play it for like 2 hours or so, and then like kind of got sidetracked on other things.
Yeah, but I do like I played a bit of everything mostly. You know,
Mhm.
like I tried a bit of Necronica. I played D&D for like 8 years now.
I've tried the
Oh, is it just the one campaign or multiple campaigns?
2 campaigns actually. Like the first one took like 5 years.
Ooh.
No, 4
Yeah.
years. Yeah, first one took
Mm.
4 years. So like we started from
Ooh.
random adventurers. So like I was playing I can say like I can talk about like my first campaign. So my first campaign I was playing as what is basically a Skaven in D&D.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Like my other party are like normal, like I say normal, but it's like big quote unquote because none of my party members are normal except for like the sorcerer. So I
Oh goodness, if the sorcerer is the normal one. Oh my god.
yeah, the
I
sorcerer is a normal
remember
one.
I remember trying D&D for the first time when I was in college for TV and film. I was helping with to help run the event. I think what do they call it? The Adventure Society or something.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or Adventures
And
Guild or something.
yeah, it's like, and there was a bunch of first timers there, and the one vivid memory of it that sticks with me is a person who played a like a two-headed giant rogue.
Yeah. Oh god,
It
yes.
is
Yes.
10-foot tall rogue, and he rolls a nat 20 on a stealth check.
Of course, like, do you expect to see a two-headed giant sneaking around? You don't. So, ergo, if you see one, you just won't believe
He
your
doesn't
eyes.
have to sneak around. They're just so dumbfounded that he's trying that they're just letting it happen.
God,
But yeah,
yes! Yes!
But I think, like, outside of D&D, I've tried some of the 40k ones. Like, I played Dark Heresy for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to play stuff like Only War and all that, because I have the book sitting on an external hard drive for so long, and I've just not gotten to play it. I think
It's
the
like I
only
have that Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition book, like, yep,
oh god,
I just have
don't
it.
remind me.
vampire.
Yeah, I really want to like play vampire. Oh, uh, talking about vampire.
Yeah.
Talking about vampire though. Which clan is your favorite?
Ooh, that's a difficult question because I like many of them. For
Like
instance, I,
like
of course,
top
like
top three then.
yeah, go ahead.
Let's top three then.
Top 3. Top 3. Goodness gracious. Don't make it so hard. I like the Malkavian, for example,
Mm-hmm.
because I like the kind of nuances. You can either go, the comedic, like, I'm insane, kind of, Malkavian, or then you can play the kind of Malkavian who doesn't know that they are insane.
Just randomly.
And it's the only the people in the the other people who see it. So that's like one of the like wonderful clans. And then of course as an artist I have to have Toreador, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah, I like the fact that if I were to play Toreador, I would definitely be the one who was just gazing at the pictures of sunrise, like, wow, it's so pretty. I would love to see it like in real life, but perhaps I shouldn't. And well, I've played Ventru, but it's not my favorite. I also played Tremere, it's also not my favorite. Nosferatu. Nosferatu is
Yes.
cool.
We
Nosferatu is
all
super
like
cool.
yes, because we
Mm-hmm.
all like hiding in the sewers, sucking the blood out of rats.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like that's what I do every Saturday. I mean, wait, what? But yeah, I love the fact that the kind of feeling that we have from like of vampires is always this kind of, oh, the pretty boys and pretty girls, they are just irresistible, and oh my god, they're so dangerous. And then there's this frigging rat monster in the sewers
Just
who
pops
just
his head
knows
out.
a lot of things because like they can like go around places like what, and that's just so cool to me. And we are actually, the Vampire the Masquerade Coteries of New York game.
Yeah.
What we're doing with my friend group, we are actually playing it and we are voicing the different characters from there. And I just like love it. It's a wonderful, wonderful little thing that we do. And it doesn't have to be like everyone is present. You just like happen to be like, okay, this is usually this person's character, and now it's going to be played by someone else. And we get different voices out of that, and we get to practice those, and that's very fun. And during the Malkavian sections, because the Malkavian has multiple different voices inside her head, we try to remember all of those like kind of nicknames that they have, and try to remember which one is which and whose is it. And then we're like, oh god, it's this voice again. Which one was it? Oh, it's the high-pitched one. All right, hi.
Yes.
It's just like so much fun.
I think when it comes to my three favorite, my number one is Toreador, but a very specific type of Toreador.
Oh.
Because
Oh.
I very much like anti-tribute Toreador.
Ah,
So
you sabot,
basically-
you.
Yeah, like, down with the Camarilla, down with this sort of thing.
I'm all right with the Anarchs, but sabot, what the hell?
But no, there's them. My second would be Bruja, and
Ooh,
then
nice.
Simisi.
Oh yeah. Have you played the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines?
Yes.
I played a bit of Bloodlines, but
Oh.
I've been playing a bunch of that little with that free to play battle royale they made, Blood Hunt.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
I've looked at it. It's
That's
very good.
fun.
But there's a Chimizi in Bloodlines with
Yeah.
an amazing voice, like the kind of voice that you think of when you think of a vampire, with a kind of low, gravelly male voice going just about like, I don't remember what he said, but along the lines of, the children of the night, what sweet music they make. And I'm like, oh, this voice.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Andre, the guy in the
Yes.
red suit?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's Andre.
that's Andre. That's a
Yeah,
voice, alright.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Still
It's all
though,
right.
when it comes to Bloodlines, there's just so many different weird characters in that I just can't pick one as a favorite.
Oh yeah,
They're
absolutely.
really good.
Absolutely.
They're really
I
good.
think one of my favorites though, if I'm to make a short list, one of them always ends up being the Chinese guy Zheng,
Yeah.
the one that owns the gun store. He's just so wacky.
Yeah, I think
Totally
one of
not
my
a Chinese spy.
yeah, of course not. Of course not. Why would it be? Of course not. One of my favorites is, I think, Mercurio. At the very beginning, like when you get your flat, and then you just see someone like all bloody just crawl to their flat and like be like, oh, for fuck's sake. And like, I feel you, Mercurio.
Yeah.
I feel you. I just like, I feel you.
There's not even much of a character, but just like the interactions that the Malkavian has with the TV.
And the stop sign.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you ever play, like anyone in the chat as well, if you ever play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, play it first as any other, clan except for Malkavian. And when you play it
Nosferatu.
again, or Nosferatu, yes. When you play it again, play it as a Malkavian. Because
Yep.
like, it'll
It will
open up
make
in a
sense.
whole different
Right, as a
way.
It will
Malkavian.
all make sense. Like, yes, it will all make sense if you do.
Yes. So please, people, go play. Go have fun.
Malkavians do not see reason.
Or then they do, and the others just don't, for they cannot understand us.
They say as they're standing there talking to the television.
Yeah, the television is the only person who understands me.
It's like when you have that. I can't remember if it's like the big shootout that you had to end up having kill a bunch of people, and the news is talking about it. It's just like at the center of it all is you. It's like, whoa, hold on.
Like,
Now.
wait, what?
How do you know?
Say I would.
Who ratted on me?
Indeed. But the character that, I don't know, just gives me the heebie-jeebies the most, I think it's the, goodness gracious, what's her name? The red-headed girl who you can save and who becomes your ghoul.
Oh
if you
yes,
do save
Heather.
her.
Oh yeah.
Heather.
Like the way she talks, I'm like, just please no, please just go away, get away from me. You're
Spare me.
scaring me. Then there's Andre who's there like a monster, around. I'm like, yeah, you're cool. But then
Yep.
there's this human girl. I'm like, fuck no. Of course, I always save her because I feel bad for her. But still, what's her name? I'll have to
Heather.
check it out.
Heather.
Heather, yeah. Oh, why is it always that all the Heathers are weird? Also in the musical and the movie, Heather.
Yeah.
I'm here like, Heather, go away, Heather. And yes, I like to sing as well, if you didn't notice.
I mean, we all do in one way or another. I will say.
We have a musical group over here.
As much as people try to goad me into singing, I try not to.
Why not?
not really much of a singer. I was like, I did musicals and stuff as a kid, but I always got brought on more just because of the facial expressions I can pull.
Well, so you're an actor, not a singer.
Kinda, yeah. Because like I remember vividly when I was in high school or secondary school, right?
Mhm.
We were doing Footloose, and I literally got brought on to be the uncle in the village just because of the sheer look of shock I could put on.
Egad, what is going
Exactly.
on? Yeah, I remember we had this kind of a musical thing as well when we were like, I think it was the 5th grade, we were like 11 or something like that. And I got a role of this fancy ass bitch of a character because I was the only one in the auditions who had the balls to shout out loud the word that we were supposed to be shouting. Because everyone else was like, because I was accusing someone of being a witch. And everyone else was like, a witch. A
And then you
witch. A
she's
witch!
a
And then I'm
witch.
like, oh!
When
Yeah, absolutely. And then,
all like
like,
Phoenix Wright on it, like slams the desk. She's
yeah,
a witch.
absolutely. I was all Phoenix right up on her ass, like, you're a witch.
Oh.
That's what happens when you have the balls
Yeah.
to do
Mhm.
things.
Hmm?
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
but
just like if you have the balls to do things, go for it. But sorry, I'm interrupting. Sorry.
it's fine. It's fine. But yeah,
Happens a lot.
it happens a lot. Yeah. But if you ask me what my top 3 favorite clans, it will also be Simisi will be up there, obviously, because
Mhm. For
transhumanist.
some odd reason.
Yes. Second, I
Anything
will
else?
say is Malkavian as well.
Ooh, yay! Join the
Yeah,
crazy club.
yeah. The third one would be Nagaraja.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
cool too.
they have like this like sharp teeth like all over the place. Like oh my god, and they have to like eat humans.
Yep,
That's like
kind of like
mood.
wonderful.
Yes, like that is such a big mood. Because I also like to eat.
Oh, no,
Humans?
Yes.
Rem Race has made a meme.
Oh, what?
Rem making memes. No, really now?
About the Magic the Gathering 40k crossover decks.
Remlay's darling dearie, if you're listening to this, big bro, keep at it. Keep at it. Do it.
Nine
Do them more. Do more of the memes.
$900. Wait, $900 for the four decks. Holy crap!
No, it's a meme. I think. Wait,
Oh,
wait,
jeez, that's an investment and a half.
wait. Is that like? Wait, which part is a meme? Is it the $900
The
reduce?
$900 reduce part. It's like that Simpsons meme of the Australians when they get the phone bill.
Wait, but
Oh god, yeah, that one.
but is it actually 900 AUD?
900 USD for all
What?
four of the command of. But granted, they are the collector's edition of the decks. They are
Ow,
like the ones
Milk!
that are
ow.
all
Jesus
foiled.
Christ! What the fuck?
That hurts.
And
Yeah, they
apparently,
like
I
what?
don't know if it's in one of the decks or if it's like a kind of buy a box promo for buying all four. But apparently, there's a foil Kommissar Severina Rain.
Oh god.
Oh,
Like,
that's
yeah,
just
I
the
wanted to
Imperium.
eat this month, but
I gave up on Magic long ago, even if it does have Warhammer on it.
yeah.
But they're not even teams that I like. It's like Necrons, Chaos, Imperium, and Nids. Where's the Tau? Where's the Elder?
Yes.
Ugh.
What about the Dark Eldar? We're also here.
And apparently the Dark Elder are French.
Of course, Lady Malice is French.
Uh,
Yeah, I voiced Lady Malice in the
yeah,
TTS series, if you
Lady
didn't know.
Malice. Oh
Oh yeah,
god,
like
no!
bonjour.
I've angered Z. Excuse me, Necrons are the best. Do I need to bring out the picture of my rainbow painted Necrons I did see just to anger you more?
Feel the wrath of the
The
machine.
wrath of the rainbow Necrons. Almost like they're about to mix into it, make like a power Zord or something.
Also in the chat, Reaver Captain, don't worry, my French skills are very, very lacking at the moment because I took only 4 courses when I was, I think 16, 17, so je suis désolé, je ne parle pas français, je ne peux pas. And that's the only thing I can say just about.
The only thing I can remember from my failed 6 years of French is mon petit chou.
Aww.
My little cabbage.
Of course, I remember Le Weekend.
Le Weekend. Well, yeah, we all remember Le Weekend.
Well, it depends on what you've been drinking or having to eat. No, not everyone remembers Le Weekend. Yeah, my German is much more on point.
I mean, they are
Fucking
quite
Deutsch.
efficient, I would say.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I think back onto the topic of like tabletop RPGs, there've been some other ones that I've been looking at like recently. Like I did look, I have given a good look, and I've tried out some of the Talsorian games ones, like Cyberpunk and Witcher. Like the Witcher one is really good. I actually enjoyed
I've heard
DMing
it's
that
good.
one. Yeah, they're actually bringing out minis for it as well. Like a little
Nice.
mini Yennefer. Like I need that. I
Oh.
need to paint a little mini Yennefer.
Cool. Do it. It's like, what do you
Do
need?
it.
Black and white.
And a bit of lilac. The
Yeah.
odd bit of lilac. But
Yeah,
no, like,
this little splash over here, that's the eye.
yeah. I think like there's some other ones I've wanted to try, like what is it? I want to try the Dune RPG. Because I've heard that one's supposed to be good. The new one.
Oh.
The old Conan tabletop RPG as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be cool.
Then also I think there's the Fallout one now as well. I'm like,
I remember playing like Fallout campaign, on the Star Wars dice or something, or at least the start of it. Unfortunately,
thing.
unfortunately, our GM got sick, and we had to discontinue the campaign. But it was a very fun start of the campaign.
I just hope when it comes to that like Fallout one, I hope that when you're making a character, you can choose Wacky Wasteland.
Or the Mysterious Stranger.
But no, it needs to have Wacky Wasteland for me, so I could just see some weird stuff going on.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Somebody picks that. That's leave for the GM to just go nuts. And you can actually explain why.
Yeah, like you just happen to have this thing over here. So yep.
Just taps the sheet.
No, it said over here. I wrote it down.
Yeah, no, like I've heard there's been a lot of work into the new Dune RPG as well, because like it's just I think they've only got like 4 or 5 books for it now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like they done the core book. They done an adventure book called Time Becomes a Narrow Door.
Oh.
They've done I think it's supposed to be an extension to the survival mechanics and spice called Sand and Dust.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Is there going to be something like a monster manual called Fury is the Mind Killer?
I hope so. And then
That would be neat, actually.
there's one for working for like the houses called Agents of Dune, where like you actually work as like a actual investigator for the different houses.
Yeah, don't mind me, just trying to look for the quiz Altadarak.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'll just take this. I'm gonna take this spice there for evidence. Yeah.
Yeah. I love cinnamon buns. This is
not
only
snorting this.
cinnamon.
I'm not snorting it. You're snorting it. Take him away.
Yeah, indeed. That's criminal. Criminal activity. Criminal.
Absolutely. Oh, but no, like I think the most fun I've had so far with tabletop RPGs was actually when I got to DM the Witcher one, because there's some weird stuff that can happen in that one. Like my players that because we were just doing a one shot to kind of review the system,
Mhm.
and Ren playing the bard rolled such a good roll that she managed to play music so good that it convinced the locals not to commit a race riot because there was an elf nearby. She literally pacified them with music.
Just like, okay, everyone, rave time. Darude Sandstorm.
She did play Darude.
Yes!
Oh, that would have been great if she started playing Darude Sandstorm.
Everyone's just dancing. They can't do a massacre in any capacity because they're having so much fun.
They're
They'd
like,
have to roll disadvantage. Oh, no. What else is there to talk about?
All kinds of things, of course. I'm just
Oh.
like reminded of all this. Like now, when talking about Witcher, I played. I still should try this quest at some point. I played Monster Hunter World, and then there is a quest relating to Witcher.
The one where you hunt down I think it's the Leshy?
Yes. Oh fucking god, I hate that creature because in the quest, you can save a monster. You know, a puke, a kind of a bird-esque chameleon, which are very cute.
yeah.
And I was there like, okay, I just want this thing to like I want to save it. And then when I was going through the whole thing for the first time, and I was fighting the Leshen and was very, very adamant about being like, you know, very violent towards it. And then the Puke came to help. And then it died. And I had to restart because I didn't want my Puke friend to die. And I
You
still
got
haven't
invested.
finished the whole frigging thing because the Leshen has some sort of an anger management issue when it comes to flying chameleons. And I'm here hating this frigging creature. Like, don't touch my Puke! It's my friend!
You became
Every time,
mostly
if like,
invested.
yeah, of course, I'm a flying chameleon friend. So if I were to start playing the Witcher games, if I ever see a Leshen, it's dead.
Oh,
Just
you're
like,
just gonna fire straight away.
yeah, like even like I've not played the Witcher games. I've read the first book, I love it, but like if I ever see a Leshen in the game, it can be a diplomacy thing. Like you just have to talk with the Leshen because obviously like you have those kind of things over there. Apparently not, but still, if you even have to talk to it, I'm like no, straight up murder.
Naerina chose violence this day.
Yes, I'm trying to save every flying chameleon from this creature. Not like I can kill those, yeah, on my spare time, absolutely. But this particular one, happens to be my friend.
I'm trying to remember. There was a very funny, like they did like a bunch of kind of April Fool stuff for the Witcher RPG,
Ooh.
and they made a class specific for the for April Fool huts, and you literally just play as a peasant.
Yes! Where
Yes.
is that? I want to play as a peasant. I honestly, that would be so much fun. That would
Let
be
me
so
see.
freaking much
It's a
fun.
DLC. Where is it? Witcher RPG.
Oh, I've got to show you guys. I'll just like show you guys a picture because I had this small little project in which I drew all my RPG campaign characters in the Edward Munch-esque manner. So I'm not going to show all of them to you, but I'm going to put it in the chat, not from the Twitch chat, but for the chat otherwise over here on Discord. Haha. There were a lot of characters.
Oh, that's a lot of characters.
Yeah, I've been playing quite a lot of RPGs, so that's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 33 characters for those who cannot see the picture. So
That
I've
is
been in at least 33 campaigns of RPGs.
Edwin and Moochie. That's adorable.
Yeah, Edwina is from a game called Mouse Guard, based on a comic called Mouse Guard, surprisingly. And yeah, Edwina, my darling little dearie, was a guard mouse, and very adamant that everyone must have their lunch or any kind of food. You cannot operate with an empty stomach. And if anyone in that group happened to be like, yeah, we can skip lunch, she would be
No.
very agitated. She was also from a family of bakers, so she would bake the most delicious bread.
My God,
That's
that's
so-
amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Let me give you a
that-
close-up of this little mouse. There you go. When he gets there.
Aww.
Oh, it's so cute.
So
Holy shit, that is honestly adorable.
adorable.
For the chat over here, if you don't know Mouse Guard, go check it out. It is a very good comic, and if you happen to play the RPG, it's even more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I'm already searching it up.
Excellent. Do it. Do it.
I will try, because it's Naerina here, so I will try my best not to like shield my thingy, because let's skip
Yeah.
today's stream somewhat safe.
Aw, aren't you adorable? And I'm here like I'm teaching teenagers. I've seen many things.
Oh no, I'm like my project is like straight up R18.
Not safe for work.
Ah, right.
Extremely not safe.
Like, look at this. These are members of their body parts. Yes, these are body parts. Yes.
Yes,
I'm like, yeah.
there's like a lot of
Yes,
body
yes, they
parts.
are. And I'm here like with my wholesome mice, like, look at this mouse. Isn't she cute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of gives me vibes of what was that third party source book for D&D? What was it called? Humblewood? The one where you
Sounds
could play as
familiar.
like mice and birds and stuff.
And that sounds also like Redwood, the book series.
Of mice and men. Wait, no, that is a different thingy.
I was
A
just
wee
thinking-
bit different.
It just makes me think of the animals of Farthing Wood.
Oh, that was a wonderful series. I absolutely adored it. When I was a child.
Yeah, Farthing Wood was good.
Yeah, we had long chats about the show with Remleys, and we were both like, yeah, why don't they show that to kids anymore? And then we were like, yeah, yeah, there might be a reason, perhaps.
Yeah.
For those who
Might
don't
not
know,
be appropriate
people
for
die. I
kids
mean,
if-
animals.
But no, like the owl in that was just like she was my just spirit animal at that point.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah,
cranky all the time.
like ugh. But the pheasants, the poor little pheasants.
Oh yeah, and the weasels.
Oh
The weasel.
I
The
have
badger.
no idea what farting wood is.
no! So basically,
Oh.
it's an animated series about this kind of group of animals that live in, I don't remember where they originally lived, but they kind of have to move from where they originally lived because, the human beings are being horrible and I think building things, etc., or some, at least cutting down the woods or something. And then they have to go, I think they are from Farthingwood, and they have to go to this kind of sanctuary place. Don't remember what it was called in English. Was it like White Deer something or other? Anyway,
Yeah,
this
like-
kind of national kind of park in which people can't cut down the woods, etc. And it is about their trip there and how, for instance, spoilers by the way, there is a couple of hedgehogs, for example, with them, and when they have to cross the road, the hedgehogs, they freeze and then they get hit by a car and then they
Oof.
die.
Oof.
Yeah,
Many
Wow.
deaths during that travel.
a lot of them do die.
You do have to
Yeah.
ask though,
Which is-
were the hedgehog blue?
No,
No,
sadly
no,
not.
unfortunately not.
They-
They would have been fast enough to cross the road if they had been.
Yeah, they will have probably be quick enough if they were blue.
Yeah, yeah, indeed.
Indeed.
But yeah, honestly, just like it was a very, very good animated series, and of course, well, we did have, we dub only the kids shows over here, not the and not anything else. And like I still remember this kind of voices that some of them make, and even though the voice acting wasn't the best, I still remember the kind of hurt and pain that the male pheasant had in his voice when he saw that his wife had been cooked.
Yep.
Oof.
Oh, it was.
Yep.
Eek.
I
That
I
was
mean I have to
heart-wrenching.
say though that a lot of like children animated series or like uh cartoons back then were a lot more
They were
uh
very dark back in the day.
yeah, to
Oh
put it
yeah,
mildly.
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You won't get away with that stuff anymore.
Like
Yeah, absolutely. Like you could
it's
not
not
show this to kids now.
yeah, and it's also like it's not just like cartoons. It was also like anime as well back then. Like, good god, like if I remember, like oh shit, I was
Like, hello there, Silverfang.
yeah, I was like a lot of anime back then. Because as Indonesia is quite close to Japan, so yeah,
Yeah.
we had a lot of anime. Like if I remember, yeah, like whenever I saw like anime from like when I was a child, like, oh shit, yeah, this is quite quite violent.
A lot of things are happening and people are dying. What is it called? My child, that is called Higurashi no Nakugorani. Okay.
No, even back then, you wanted to traumatize the kid. Just show them Devilman.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Fun times. Yeah, we had a very healthy childhood, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
I still remember. I don't know if you had this licensing company over in Finland, but we had Manga UK that like did a lot of the like publishing for like the anime movies in like Europe.
I
I'm
assume
not
in Finland
sure.
it will be manga Finland.
Well, if
Manga
we had that,
Finland.
because like people are like, what are cartoons?
Oh,
Let's
that was
see.
not the other name of it. It was called Manga Entertainment. That like
Manga entertainment.
black,
No,
like the
didn't have
black
that here.
cross with like the red
Oh
star
yeah,
behind it.
I think I've seen this logo on some of the mangas I used to buy when I was younger.
Oh god, my headphones just came out. No, speakers, don't do this to me.
Because no,
Oh, sorry about that.
that's all right. That's all right.
Oh yeah, it
No,
became
Oh yeah, like
Funimation now. Yeah, it just became Funimation now.
Yeah, they became Funimation, but back in the day, they were like responsible for like licensing some of like the most darkest like '90s anime movies.
Hmm. Also,
Like
would you mind if
sometimes.
I go to the toilet for a bit? You guys are like,
oh yeah,
yep,
Go
sorry.
for it, dearie, go for it. That's all right.
there was one I remember very vividly because they advertised it on the VHS for Ghost in the Shell. I think it
Just
was
like
called
Ghost in the Shell already is dark, so
like there was a really mess up one that they advertised on it called Police AD.
what was it about?
Oh, it was like kind of like cyberpunk cops, but like there was like loads of body horror in it. Like,
Yeah,
cause like Yemmer and Ghost in the Shell where like they have the scene where like her fingers like kind of
like
detach
open
out.
up. Yeah,
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 it was like that, but like you could see the tendons and everything.
yeah. Ew, ew, ew,
Yeah,
ew, ew.
it was
I'm
really.
very bad at gore. Like if we have a like, horror movie or any movie where like there's a hike of a lot of blood, I'm like, yeah, I cannot watch this scene right now. This is a very good movie, but this scene is something that I cannot I can't. The only gore-ish scene that I can watch is from Kingsman.
Oh yeah, it was the church scene.
Yep, it was a church scene.
That was That was a
An
hell of a
epic scene. Yeah, one hell of a scene for a church scene. Haha, I see what you did
Yeah.
there.
Oh, just like I when I watched that, like I ended up. I'll just say, my college education ruined movies for me.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're just like in the business, quote unquote.
Yeah, when you
I'm still savable because I have no idea of things.
Yeah, because like I spent 3 years studying TV and film, and I'm like, I can't watch a movie the same way anymore.
It's like, well, I didn't basically have an education for this, but I did gymnastics when I was younger, and I did the course in which I was granted that license of being the kind of lowest class of, gymnastics judge. So nowadays, if I see any gymnastics and they can do all sort of saltos and all kinds of fancy stuff, I'm like, yeah, your knees were not quite straight enough, and your ankles. I'm like, yeah. Did you ever manage to do anything like this person did 13 saltos? I'm like, yeah, but did they do them properly? No.
God.
But that's what happens when you're just kind of when you're educated in some things. They just kind of ruin it for you.
Yeah, it's like it's even worse for me. Like because like when I focused a lot on script writing when I was in college.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
like if I watched something that had like pretty poor script writing, I'm like I just end up going into a rant. Like I remember watching what was it? I was watching season 7 of Game of Thrones.
Ooh,
The,
now we're talking.
flo- the flow of the dialogue just didn't work based on like the last 6 seasons of script writing as a precedent, because like
Yeah.
it's like they changed like they changed Cersei so much in the space of like the gap between 6 and 7 that it just
Yeah,
didn't
she
make
did
sense to be
change a
Cersei.
lot in Game of Thrones and still wants to like watch it. When Cersei told that she was pregnant again, I was like, I'm not sure if I believe this. This could be a ruse. Ah, very
It's
clever, Cersei, very clever. And I was like,
was-
it's not.
that was when she
Fuck.
was with Tommen, wasn't it? Was it Tommen?
No, I'm not sure. I think she told it to Tyrion.
Oh yeah, but she was
Yeah, because she wouldn't drink wine. I was like, what the hell? What the
Hmm.
hell? Like, okay, this could be a ruse, absolutely, yeah. But it's Cersei. It's wine. Come on.
Like even he could tell it's like something's not right here.
mm-hmm.
Indeed, like,
I've
sister
not
dear,
known you to not have a
etc.,
glass of
etc.
wine in your hand.
Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Cersei, talk to me.
Oh,
And then,
but
of
no,
course, there is the last season, of which we should not even start to discuss because
I
It
think
never happened.
good the only good memory I have in recent memory of like the endings of Game of Thrones
mm,
was like the whole ending scene in one of the episodes with Tyrion and Tywin when he
oh
shoots Tommen.
yeah, yeah, that was epic.
There was so much like there was so much going on in that scene, and then it's just like boom, shoots him with a crossbow on the toilet.
Like, okay, we're doing this. Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, it's been out for so long. I think we're fine.
Yeah, but still,
I'm not
it was
spoiling
like,
House of the Dragon.
yeah, I know, but it's just like I remember watching watching the shitting scene, quote unquote, and looking at it like we're actually doing this.
It's happening.
Yeah. Also, I think the best line relating to Game of Thrones, it's not even in the series, but the best line and also the worst line relating to Game of Thrones that I remember. Danny kind of forgot about the Iron Fleet. I was like, yeah, I noticed. She kind of forgot about that.
Oh boy.
But yeah, that's my 2 cents for that.
Has
For
anyone
that
watched House of the
nonsense.
Dragon yet?
No. I barely like watch uh TV shows.
Haven't had the time, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Like, I've watched the first 4 episodes. Without spoiling anything, I could say Matt Smith is a good choice.
Yeah, I've heard very good things about his performance over there.
I mean, it's Matt Smith, you know, like,
You can't go wrong with Matt Smith. Like, it's the
yeah,
doctor.
he's a
And
doctor.
wasn't he also Prince Philip?
Yes, yes, he was Prince Philip in The Crown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we know how that's the ending spoiler for The Crown.
Apparently. Also, I didn't realize
Really
that.
now?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert! I think.
Spoiler alert.
I didn't realize he was also apparently in Morbius.
Oh yeah, he was in Morbius.
Oh
yeah.
I've heard about the film. I haven't.
I
tried to watch
forgot
it.
that he was in.
He played
forgot.
Lucian in Morbius.
Wait, what?
He was
Yeah.
Lucian.
Yeah, there was.
Oh my god. I have
Matt
to watch
Smith is
Morbius.
everywhere.
Yeah, you can't escape Matt Smith.
Like I remember.
Marvel Cinematic Universe has Matt Smith.
Like I remember like Matt Smith was also in Prejudice and Zombies. I remember that
I haven't
one.
watched it.
Oh, you haven't? That was a really good one.
I've read Pride and Prejudice. I've
And Zombies.
watched the series.
No,
I've
no,
watched movies.
it's the one with the
haven't seen
zombie.
it with zombies though.
Yes, you have to. It was like a novel as well, but the movie
I
with the
remember
zombie
seeing it at one point.
is amazing.
Which character does Matt Smith play?
Carson Collins.
Yep.
Oh, oh God, Mr. Collins! Oh God,
Yep.
Mr. Collins!
Mr. Collins, no.
Honestly, whenever I watch anything related to Pride and Prejudice, when there is a character of Mr. Collins, I'm always eagerly waiting who's going to play him and how. Because Mr. Collins, goodness gracious, I would hate to meet him in real life, but I relish in watching him on screen.
Oh god. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Zombies. Yes, it's really good.
Collins. I need to look at this now.
Oh yeah, it is Collins. Oh God. Oh God.
Mr. Darcy was played by Sam Riley.
Sam Riley. Aww. He looks way too sweet to play Mr. Darcy.
Just enjoying
Oh,
nice
he was
scone.
really good in that one. Like he was.
Right?
Yeah, he was amazing as Mr. Darcy. Surprisingly.
Charles Dance is Mr. Bennett. Okay, now I have to watch it.
Yes.
Also, Lena Headey is Lady Catherine. Oh God, I need to watch this today.
Lena Headey.
Yeah, she was Lena Headey was amazing as Lady Catherine.
Oh God, yes.
It was so good.
Watch that movie now.
Yeah, we're just going to have a movie night tonight. Like, sorry everyone.
yeah. Podcast's over. We're gonna go watch Pride, Prejudice and Zombies.
Thank you for the follow.
And by the way, a friend of mine just like told me that this kind of girl he had been seeing like recommended the Pride and Prejudice book. I was like, yes, absolutely, go ahead. Wonderfully satirical book. Read it. And people are like, what? It's satire? Like, duh? Haven't you read the book? At least it has satirical elements.
Yeah. I was like, I basically, like me and Mr. like watch a lot of like weird movie in that sense. Like, you know, like Pride, Prejudice and Zombie. I think we also watched the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Oh, I want to watch that.
Yes,
I want to watch that
was good.
so much.
See, there was one of those zombie parody movies I remember watching a good few times. There was one called Cockneys versus Zombies.
What?
And it had,
that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, no, it's like, did you ever remember the Guy Ritchie movie Snatch?
Vaguely, yeah.
The guy that played the mob boss, Alan Ford, is in it, and he kicks the crap out of zombies in that.
Nice.
Just this old geezer, like in a long coat with a cane, just like wrecking zombies.
Wonderful. But
He's
my,
even
my
got a
ultimate
grenade
favorite.
launcher.
Really? Oh god. Another movie to my list then. Like my ultimate favorite zombie movie ever, though, is Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yes. Same. It's really good.
I just like absolutely adore it. Though I do prefer Hot Fuzz to Shaun of the Dead, but only by a small, by an inch, so to say.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't yet watched was it The End of the World, the third one? I need to watch that
Yeah.
too. Goodness gracious, we need to have movie nights.
Yeah.
As a lot of people have told me, yes.
No, there were some wild movies around that time, and when that stuff was coming out. Because
Yeah,
that was
absolutely.
around the time when everything was trying to be Zombieland.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
seeing Zombieland for the first time.
yeah.
I was like, oh, fancy.
Like the
First
first
one
one
was
was
good.
good. Second one was
I didn't like
yeah.
the second one.
I haven't seen the second one, only the first one.
Yeah, same. I only
Yeah.
like mostly watched the first one. I think I saw the trailer for the second one. Like, wait, this is still a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
Oh, by the by, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm changing the topic in that movie scene to staying in the movie scene. So if you had something to this, go ahead.
Oh right, no, because like, I was just gonna bring up the like the 2004 series Dawn of the Dead movie, like the reboot
I
when
haven't
they
watched it.
because I remember they did the sequel to that, and it was that scene with like the smart zombie leading the other zombies over the river, like walking underwater. That scene just sticks out to me.
Goodness
Oh.
gracious.
But yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah. Can I rant a little bit?
Yes.
Not a proper like for fuck's sake rant, but I don't understand why does Disney have to make so many live action remakes?
Oh
my god,
yeah,
please.
same.
I know.
I'm like, okay, they like for instance, I've seen the trailer to Pinocchio. It looks good, fine, whatever. But I don't give a damn. Like
Never
I
doing the
would
Little
like there to
Mermaid.
be. Yeah, that looks good too.
Mm.
I'm
See,
still like, well, thanks. Like I don't need these movies, but could you
yeah,
do
you
something
see,
original?
I'm soured from it. I have a soured opinion on it because they kind of made my two favorite Disney movies of all time look bad in live action. Like they made Beauty and the Beast and Mulan look bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or I watched the Mulan one, and I was like, why are you riding to battle with your hair open?
This
Focus,
isn't
girl, focus.
Mulan. This isn't
Yeah.
Mulan.
Like it doesn't even like work as like a Chinese martial art movie. Like I watch a lot of Chinese martial art movie because proximity, and like my half of my family are Chinese.
Mm.
Like,
And they are awesome, honestly. This
but
kind of martial arts movies.
oh yeah, like it's like the, I think they were trying to like go into like a wire kung fu movie, but half like it was weird as well. Like it doesn't really have
More
like,
of like Crouching Tiger.
yeah, like if they were like go full crouching tiger hidden dragon, like like go full crouching tiger hidden dragon, but
Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
they were like halfway, so it
Don't
was jarring.
half-ass
It
it.
kind of, yeah, it
Yeah.
was very kind of. It left me lukewarm. Like, yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
all right.
movie.
Yeah,
Yay.
out of all the things out there, yes, Mulan was a movie.
Yes, one of the movies of all time.
Re,
Yeah.
re
Oh
You
shit,
were right to
internet.
a point there. They could have done Mulan beat for beat, and it would have been significantly better. Like, yeah, if they didn't
Yeah.
change any of the story beats, it would have been
Yeah,
perfectly fine.
absolutely.
But it's like the fact that, like, with that live action version, they changed so much from the original story that it's just not Mulan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they took Chang out of it entirely.
Yeah.
They removed
Yep.
Chang.
And
I'm like,
as a Chinese person, I will say this, like, I miss Mushu. Like, Mushu was fun.
Mushu was cool.
Yeah.
Mushu was cool, yeah. Absolutely.
And the cricket.
Cricket was fine, but you know, like, Mushu was
Oh,
like I remember Mulan because of Mushu. Like I have no idea like how this you know, like Disney execs having this idea that Mushu was you know, like
just give me back my
was bad, but
Eddie Murphy dragon.
Yeah, he did.
yeah, like Eddie Murphy as a dragon, like you can put even Jackie Chan in it, it would be like a perfect movie.
Yeah, if it was Jackie Chan, it would have worked.
And
but Eddie Murphy killed it.
no,
like he did
no.
really good. as
Mari,
Yeah.
Mari, have both Jackie
Mhm.
Chan and Eddie Murphy, like all time's sake.
in the same. Can we just do? Can we
Yeah,
get
yeah,
Jackie Chan and Chris
we're
Pratt
doing.
together to do?
Oh yeah,
Can
and
we
Chris
just-
Tucker.
Can we just do Rush Hour again?
Yes.
Oh,
And-
can we talk about?
Kung Fu Panda. I
Can
mean,
we talk about Kung Fu? Oh boy,
I
Kung Fu.
honestly
Yeah,
I only
no,
watched the
isn't-
first one.
isn't
I didn't
Jackie
watch
Chan
any of the
there?
other one. Yeah, Rush Hour was in. Oh shit! I think Jackie Chan was in Kung Fu Panda as well.
Wasn't Jackie Chan? Oh, let me Google.
No, don't
Let
Jackie
me
Chan-
Google.
Was he?
I think he
Google
was.
Fu. Kung Fu Panda voice actors.
Oh yeah, he was Monkey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Monkey.
Monkey.
Fuck. You guys
The things
said
that
it
we
as the same
remember
thing.
of Monkey in those movies.
Disney.
Monkey.
Why? Monkey.
But yeah, I love the Kung Fu Panda movies, and I would even say that I love the second one more than the first one.
That the one where he fights the tiger?
No,
No,
the second
that was the
one is
first
the
one.
one where he fights the peacock.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, the peacock. Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, Gary Oldman, the peacock. Ooh.
I was like, all I
That
remember,
voice.
all I remember from the tiger one was like just the meme of like our battle will be legendary. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
Also in the
they're
first
making
one,
Kung Fu Panda
Go ahead,
4.
go ahead.
They're making Kung Fu Panda
What?
4 in 2024. Why? I mean, okay, but
What?
why? Like last one was 2016. That's like 6 years ago.
Oh my god. God, I remember the movie or the TV series Legends of Awesomeness.
Oh, there's a TV series? Oh,
There
God.
is.
Oh, God, no.
Oh yeah,
Just
there
like, let
was.
TV series be TV series and movies be movies. Like, for example, let The Owl House have a third season. But, sorry.
The Owl House.
Tangent.
Oh.
Tangent. It's a very good series. I
I
like
mean,
it.
the Kung Fu Panda one was good. It went on for like 3 seasons.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Then it's worth my while.
Nickelodeon knew what
No,
they were doing
Mari.
with Kung Fu Panda.
Mari,
What?
they have 5 seasons now.
5? I'm
Yes.
sorry, what? How have they done 5 seasons?
So yeah, so there
Wait,
was the Legend of Awesomeness, which was on Nickelodeon, and then we have
Yeah.
Mhm.
Path of Destiny, which is on Amazon Prime, and we now have Dragon Knight, which is on Netflix. I have a lot of
Right.
questions, but okay.
Oh yeah, shit. Owl House is getting another season.
Really, a season?
Yeah, they're getting
Or
season
just the
3.
2 episodes?
No, I think it's going to be a season 3 in October.
They're actually getting a season? Good, great. Because I saw the kind of... wait. I'll have to search it from my Twitter. The L House returns with 3 final specials coming to Disney Channel and Disney XD.
yeah.
Don't miss the first special on October 15th and the final 2 in 2023. So there was supposed to be a 3rd season, but I'm not sure if they're getting a 3rd season, but at least 3, final specials.
Yeah.
It looks to be some kind of time skip thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Disney.
I think I
What the
only
hell?
remember. I think I only remember watching Owl House for like 2 characters. One was
Let me.
hmm
Could it be Hootie?
No, Edda.
No. Fine, Ida. Fine, understandable. Or Ed.
Ida and Hunter.
Understandable. Very good characters, both of them.
Yeah, especially Ida.
Especially Ida. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's also just because her voice actress is just amazing.
Oh yeah, yeah, she is. I would love to voice a character like Ida at some point. That would be so cool. So Disney, if you're hiring,
Yeah,
after this rant about this whole thing, like fuck you Disney, but please hire me. But yeah, interestingly enough, I cannot get any proper voice work in Finland because A, I don't have the education for it because I'm not an actor by trade, and B, I'm not a celebrity.
So I think I figured out now, looking at the IMDb, why I loved Ida's voice actress so much.
Oh,
She played Cheech in The Emperor's New School. She was
you
Cheech.
did?
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh God, how cool is that?
Yeah. And apparently she did live action work in Young Sheldon. I didn't even know that.
Fair,
And she-
understandable.
And she played the mother in BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, that I knew.
Beatrice. Oh God. But now, like, thinking of witchy type characters and all that now, right? It just makes me remember there was this one cartoon I remember from my childhood. What was it? Winx Club.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Interestingly enough, my little brother was absolutely enamored by the concept of having magic and fairies and etc. etc. So every morning I would know exactly when the whole thing started, when the episode started, because I heard some jumping around from his room, and I was like, "Ah, he's watching it
Winx
again."
is on.
Yeah. I think the series was quite good. I liked it, but he was absolutely enamored by it.
Oh, because I thought most Finnish kids would have been obsessed with Moomin.
Well, of course, duh.
That.
We do
Moomin.
have some other cartoons as well. But yeah, we are absolutely obsessed by obsessed with Moomins. Yes, not obsessed by. Hopefully.
I still remember the meme template of Papa Moomin with a gun.
Oh yeah. We have a lot of Moomin memes in Finnish. For instance, with the Papa Moomin, with the gun saying "What the hell is this?" and "Fun without what is it? Fun without booze isn't fun" was another one, with in which he was declaring something. But of course, everything in Finnish, and I was like, "Whoa, loving it."
Just Papa Moomin loading the sniper rifle, waiting for the home intruders to arrive.
Yep.
It would have been
a wonderful series.
It would have been even better if he went to face the home intruders going down the mountain on skis. To see Papa Moomin on skis with a gun, it's just
yeah. There's actually a book and well, originally there were books, and after which there were comics, after which there were an animated series. But there are episodes and a book about the youth of Papa Moomin and how he was originally an orphan and he escaped the orphanage and then just met these kind of people who became his friends, and then they sailed around. And it was just amazing.
I almost thought for a second you were about to lead off to him like joining the continuation war. Just Papa Moomin.
Honestly, I would not be surprised if he did that as well.
Just like there's just like a grainy black and white picture of him fighting in the continuation war. Oh,
like this is my 7th Black Crusade that I witnessed.
Moomin was there.
Oh God!
Moomin was there when Horus slayed the Emperor.
Indeed. Where were you?
Yeah, Alanius Pius stood in the way to save Papa Moomin.
Absolutely.
He wasn't saving the Emperor, he was saving Papa Moomin the whole time.
Yeah, and every time he just like looks into the distance, and then there's this kind of drums and like horns of war, and of course the kind of like intro music that we had for the cartoon, just like kind of horrible sounds and ba 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 ma 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 ba 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 ma 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 ma, etc. Like what?
As the Black Legion descends on the planet.
Oh God! Noise Marines are here.
Yes, Photoshop Papa Moomin into the moment, like him about to be struck down by Horus.
Please, Moomins into 40k. Please do these memes. Make them. I want to see them.
I want
Make
to
them
see somebody I need to see somebody 3D print Moomin helmets. I will make the Moomin Marine homebrew chapter.
Please do. I want to read about the Moomin Marine Homebrew chapter. Please do it. Do it.
Oh.
Like they have the pale skin of the Raven God, yet their nose is very oddly shaped.
They do not have mouths either, apparently.
Indeed. Their ears are a bit pointier, but not like the Eldar. No. We are not quite sure what sort of abominations they are, but they are fighting for the Imperium. So we decided to call them ogres.
Oh, the ogres. But yet they seem to be able to take Gene Seed very well.
Indeed. They have tails.
Not lost a single initiate.
Indeed. Yeah, they just happen to befriend everyone, which is weird, but whatever.
And their head chaplain. The head chaplain's just Snufkin.
Oh God, my friend is apparently listening to us, my Finnish friend, and just sent me a message. Ask and you shall receive. I'm waiting with anticipation. My darling friend Marshall, please provide us with these memes.
Provide us with Moomin Marines.
Indeed, provide us with Moomin Marines.
The chapter master must have a top hat like Papa Moomin.
Absolutely, and a cane, and that little
yes,
gun.
He has a cane. He has like what? He has
A power cane.
What are those? Digital
A power
weapon?
cane, yes.
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
like
digital weapon, a power cane.
He's like rogue trader turned space marine.
Yeah, in that order, absolutely.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be perfect.
Oh yes. I mean, just look at this man. Just look at it. I'm gonna post a picture in the chat so you can see. Just look. Doesn't this not that one? Sorry, not that
That's
one.
Farthing Wood.
That's Farthing Wood, but this one doesn't. Come on, copy the picture. Here we are. There we are. Doesn't this person look like a marine?
Yes.
He's got the energy.
Yeah, he's got the
He has
energy.
that energy. With arms crossed, he's very disappointed in his brothers.
Brother, you have fallen.
I'm disappointed in you.
Yes, very much.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. You're going to get a caning now.
Yeah, oh God.
That's how he disciplines his Marines. He just canes them. Oh.
Like, I got a proper caning. You go, what?
his eyes though, just
And
the way they're shaped.
to the chat, there you are.
Oh wait, no, hold on.
uh,
I can. Yeah, I think you need authorization first.
just
shame.
set in the yeah. I had
Yeah,
like this. Yeah, I had like some bot issues back then, so like I
Alright.
put it there.
yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, that's the spirit of the Emperor that just like exhumes from this movement.
I am a people though.
Good
See.
voices. Oh,
I thought I was the beep boop for people. Honestly, when I started, the work from that, 40k Theories channel, everyone was like, "Hey, why are you using a text-to-speech device?" I'm like, "Am I the Emperor now?
Yes, you are.
absolutely fucking livid.
I am the Emperor, ladies and gentlemen."
I'm still like waiting. Like if Remless will ever like make me a voice actor or actress.
Oh, you'll just
I want to, but I'm not sure if he will.
well, that's about like that's what we're like. I'm going to wait for, and I'm going to ask Rem about that. Also, I have just received a meme with a Moomin.
Oh,
Nice.
is it Moomin Marine?
It's not a Moomin Marine.
Oh,
Not
It
yet.
was when Papa Moomin was there.
he
When
was there
Sanguinius
when
died.
Horus slayed when the Emperor slayed Horus. He was there when he slayed Horus.
Thank you, Z, for this. Thank you, Z.
Good work, Z. Oh, that's perfect. Oh,
That was
It is
really good.
glorious.
Yes.
the look of shock on his face as
Like,
well as he
he
sees
did!
Sanguinius dead. Oh no! Who's gonna buy
No,
my
that's an
sugar
updated
wine?
picture. There is an updated picture.
Oh no!
Oh my
no!
god.
What
Oh
have
my god.
you done, Z?
Hold for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Z, you have outdone yourself. This is glorious. Papa Moomin
Oh, he's not
does not
happy.
approve.
Papa Moomin is very disappointed in Horus. But it's like, well, who's gonna clean this up?
Yeah, it's just, I'm ashamed of you. Shame on all of you.
You know, there's gonna have to be cleaners that come in now afterwards.
Yeah. Also, Z, please post these on Twitter so I can just retweet these and be like, oh my god, yes.
Yes. Do it, see.
Oh, that's just brilliant.
Yeah.
That's glorious. Absolutely. Just like, love it. Love it, Z. Love it. I shared it with my friends as well who love 40k too, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, on that day, two fathers were disappointed. Yes.
Yeah.
My son, what have you done? I am most displeased. Look at your brother.
You just
He's
imagine Papa Moomin was actually the true form of Malkador. That was it, Malkador under the ropes.
Or the Emperor is just a shard of Papa Moomin.
Oh my god. On that day, two fathers were disappointed. Oh, see.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yeah, I could also see that Papa Moomin is Malkador.
Yes.
I'm sending these to Rem.
Yeah.
Waiting
Oh
for
my
his
god.
reaction. But yeah, honestly, I'm just like speaking of Remlays, I'm eagerly waiting. I hopefully get to visit the UK next summer and meet him for longer than just 45 minutes or something like that we met last time. I was like there with my mother, and we just like had so little time to see each other. But still, we managed to see each other, and now I've promised that I'm going to raid his house and we're going to bake together.
Ooh,
Nice.
lovely.
I love baking.
What kind
Yeah,
of baking are you
same.
gonna do?
All kinds of sweet things. And for instance, these kind of cinnamon buns, the Finnish variant of them.
Oh, wait.
Mostly likely going to make them.
Finnish cinnamon bun. Okay, I need to research this.
Search with the word korvapuusti.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Written like that.
Yep. Karvapusti. Ooh, it looks amazing. It has an interesting shape, I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah, and they're pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
And those white things, that is sugar. And here's a picture
Oh.
of those.
I assume it was sugar.
Yeah, so many people have asked me, like, is that like salt? I'm like,
It's just
no.
very big.
No, they're cinnamon buns. They're sweet.
That's just very coarse sugar.
Yep. Bloody delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need
I
to
would
remember
say
not
though.
to crush his backseat.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I would say though that salt is useful for like elevating sweet.
Yeah, it is, but if it's too much,
Yeah, if
like
it's
too
too
much of a
much,
good thing, then it just
yeah.
ruins it.
It just needs like a pinch of
Yeah, for
salt.
instance, yeah, kind of like when I do like chocolate mug cakes, like cake basically in a mug, I have like put a pinch of salt in there to all that cocoa powder and sugar and sugar and sugar and etc.
Yeah.
etc. But a pinch of salt, that's just the ticket.
Yep.
It's delish.
Yes.
Yes.
Now we are just drooling over every kind of baked good. Like, oh my god, yes. And like, I just absolutely adore chocolate, so I probably would make some mocha brownies, so kind of brownies, but with some coffee in them.
Ooh.
Oh.
So, Remlays, be prepared. You're in for a delicious shit. Well, not actual shit, but delicious things.
That is
Also, there's going to be
warning.
screeches for your doggo.
Oh, screeches.
And if Rem, you're a good boy, there will be screeches for you too, if you so wish.
Now I'm totally just imagining artwork of Naerina scritching the Inquisitor behind the ear.
Yeah, like, I can't reach it. You have mechadendrites. I can't reach it.
You're still too tall.
I'm actually
he's
curious
quite
of
tall.
how tall is his character actually.
His character, I'm not sure how tall his character is. If he's like, we've been under 2 meters, I think.
I thought he would be like a bit more
Meanwhile,
than 2 meters.
I'm not sure.
I need to DM him because
Yeah, like,
God,
just like, how tall
like
is
if,
your OC?
yes. How tall is your
Well,
VTuber
Kami,
model?
The only
Yeah,
thing
because
they
like,
need, the only thing
Say,
you need
go
to
ahead, go
know,
ahead.
Kami, all you need to know is that they're taller than you, Kami.
Yeah, obviously.
How tall are you?
151
How tall are you,
centimeter.
Kumi? Oh, nice. I'm 167.
Kami is small.
Yeah, but feisty.
I mean, Indonesians are small generally. It's not that small.
Yeah, it's just like, that's what happens, like, over there.
Oh no! See,
How
sent
tall are you,
another.
Mari?
I
Oh.
asked Remles. Remles, how tall is your VTuber model? And it's like, I don't have a VTuber model. I know you're OC.
Not yet.
Remles is
Only.
Yeah, Mari,
Remles.
how tall are you?
Mari's about 5'7".
And in human measurements?
I see. We don't use feet here.
Centimeters.
In centimeters.
I'm not. I'm gonna have to
Let me see.
convert that.
5'7" in centimeters is not 7'7". Goodness gracious.
Mario is being 7'7". Let's go.
Well, not even in real life am I 7'7".
5'7" is 170 centimeters.
Oh.
So I'm slightly taller.
Oh, okay.
Guess.
I
Let me
got
see.
the answer
5'7".
from Remlace. Is
Oh.
6.7. 6 feet 7 inch. So 200 meters. 200 centimeter. Not 200 meters.
200 meters. Whoa.
No, 200 centimeter. I
Damn, you're
mean.
tall, boy.
See, we are metric in this household. We are
6'7".
metric in this household.
Oh, so yeah, so 200 centimeters. So basically, if I were to, as a person, that is, I were to stand up straight, like not on my toes or anything, and just put my hand up, I could just tap him on his head. Because I have an acquaintance, like we used to be friends, but now we're not as much friends, but still, who is exactly 2 meters tall, and I was able to do or pat his head like tick tick tick, just like that. So yeah.
I couldn't. I also had friends who are like 200.
You'll have to jump.
Oh god,
Trust me,
yeah.
um,
To put it mildly,
Pete.
yes.
You look at the plushie Akami, it's accurate size.
Fuck you.
Have more Moomin, this time Malkador.
Moomador.
Moomador!
Moomador the Sigilite.
Oh god, we got a meme from my Finnish friend!
Yay!
It's not Papa Moomin, but it is Moomin Troll!
Oh my god. Just looking at it, it's like, what are you doing?
I love
It's
it!
like that meme.
Marshall, thank you very much!
It's like that meme. It's like a meme of the Finnish cat wearing overalls. It's like, the fuck they doing over there?
See, you must
Right,
post
lads,
this
let's go.
into Twitter.
Where can we see? We should just play Spot the Moomin one day. How many
Yes.
Moomin can you hide in a Warhammer picture?
Where can we see this? I think we need to, can you send the picture of what is that? The guard Moomin to the
Yes.
chat, because I
Yes,
can't.
I just did. Let's go.
Excellent, thank you. I love it. I absolutely
Yeah.
adore it. He's there with his tiny knife. Gonna kill somebody.
I think I found. Here it is. Oh no, that had to be scaled down. I'm trying to find Moomin heads that are Space Marine scale.
Oh god.
Oh good lord.
Like welcome to the podcast. First of all, RPGs, then Moomins in 40K.
Yeah, we went from RPGs to Moomin and fitting
Yes, indeed.
Moomin into Warhammer.
Now I'm eagerly waiting for the homebrew of the week.
Moomin Marines. Oh.
Oh god, yes. Ramla's just sending me like gifts. Oh god, Moomin gifts.
I may have to actually commission someone to sculpt like Moomin helmets.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Oh. So, let's see what's on Cult Street. Oh, there's a Papa Moomin on Cult 3D. And he's just got his pipe and his cane. Oh.
Oh god. It's like I've been laughing or something. I'm just trying to breathe for a moment.
It's honestly has been wild.
Oh, this has been a wild one today, yeah.
Oh goodness, I love it. I absolutely adore it. So, if there's anyone who has ever thought that I'm just this kind of very prim and proper person from 40k Theories who just keeps on reading things out loud, fuck no. No, I'm not. I'm weird as fuck.
Oh.
Oh God.
I actually
Then
forgot
everyone's
of
just
what.
like, oh God. Yeah, go ahead, say it.
I actually forgot what I wanted to say. So I was like, why
Moomins have taken over.
women have taken over?
Like, it's dead air. It's dead air. I know, but it's Moomins.
Yeah, true.
But honestly, they did make like in Finland. They are not showing 3 episodes of the Moomin animation. That one, like in particular, where there's kind of, for instance, that guard Moomin is from, because there was a gun in one of those. I was
Oh?
like, oh right, like of course we are okay with Papa Moomin having a gun. That's all right. But
But
if someone
Moomin,
threatens
no.
a Moomin with a gun, that's a no-no. Like,
Mhm.
Papa
come
Moomin
on
can have a
now.
gun, sure, because Papa Moomin's the head of the house.
Yeah, like the head of the house can have a gun, but not a pirate. Pirates can't have guns. And then there was another one where there was a tree demon. And
What?
I don't remember what the third one was, but yeah, there's a tree demon episode of Moomins, which was never shown in Finland.
Why?
Because demons, they are bad.
I, I mean, wait, in Finland, really?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh wait, it's not Norway. It's not Norway. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the Scandinavian countries have like this wonderful kind of lore of like, yeah, we have Thor, we have Loki, we have demons, we have stuff, and we're like, hi, we're Finns. We have people that sing
And
and
Santa
we sing
Claus.
about them. And Santa Claus, yes, and Santa Claus.
I'm still wild at the fact that like Santa Claus is like technically Finnish.
Yeah, it's like except if you come from the US, they're going to fight to death that it's on the North Pole, and I'm like,
Oh no, he's from
all right.
Finland.
Yeah, because like this summer actually I visited like the Santa's village in Rovaniemi. And it was so weird being there during the summer. It was just a slight drizzle of very warm rain, and then all these Christmas songs just like over and over looping there. I was like, what the hell is going on? Where's the snow?
I mean, honestly, I never had like a snow Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah, like
that's a
I'm
shame.
Indonesia. I'm Indonesia, so
Yeah, well,
there
understandable.
is there is no concept of winter. Like the concept of winter is hot.
Like, yeah, I've seen it in the movies.
Yeah, I seen the movies. I never seen one in real life. I mean, I did like
Yeah,
once. I went to Japan once, so it was like, oh,
yeah.
that snow. It's cold and slippery, and like my mother tripped a lot. But
I was like,
yeah,
wow.
wow. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, meanwhile, we're here like, yeah, we have like 2 weeks of summer, and then it's just like autumn, and then we have snow, 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 snow.
And honestly, like looking into Finland's population, like there's not that many people in Finland, surprisingly.
We're very sparse over here.
Yeah, like the whole country has less people than my city.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
we're just 5 million here.
like Surabaya, which where I'm from, has like 6 million people.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Wait, so Raya has 6 million.
yeah, like
That's
including the
just
metropolitan
about
area.
that's just about as enough that there is in Ireland in its entirety.
Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Yeah,
I
like
tiny.
I
six to
mean,
7 million people.
yeah, I mean Java itself has like 150 million people, I think. Either 150 or 170.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's the most populated island in the world.
Goodness gracious.
How do you fit that many onto an island?
I mean,
They're on top of each other.
I mean, it's not that full. I would say that there's like a lot of like farmland here. Like people are very efficient at building houses. I
Oh,
think.
so
Yeah, I can imagine.
you didn't do massive urban sprawl then.
Not really. Like there's like apartment is like in Indonesia at least apartment is considered something fancy. Like it's not like a house is more average. Like normal dwelling is a house.
All right.
Yeah. So flats and
Cool.
apartment are like are considered somewhat of a luxury.
Yeah,
Surprisingly.
and meanwhile we're here like, if you don't have a sauna, what the hell are you even doing?
I mean,
Also, I'll
sauna
send
is
you.
basically outside.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'll send
What
you
the
guys a
fuck is that?
picture from last winter in Finland.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Come on, just send the bloody picture. It's not that hard. It's going to come there like at least 17 times now that I've tried to send it. Just send it. Please. Come on.
But while we're waiting,
Thing.
can I ask of
There
like?
we are.
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
yeah, go ahead.
Uh, what's the average temperature in Finland? Like at this
Depends on the
time?
season.
At
At
currently?
this time.
Yeah.
Currently, the average temperature, because like we have we're like quite a long country, like north south wise.
Ah no,
Depends
where
very
you are?
much.
Where you are? Like Indonesia is
Where
also
I
like quite
am
a long
at the
country.
moment, the temperature where I am is, hold on a second. 11 degrees Celsius.
Jesus.
It's
I'd
quite
kill
normal for
for
this
I'd
this
kill
kind of
for 11
season.
degrees.
How much do you have?
I think currently we are sitting at 14 to 16.
Well, that's all right too.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
Do you wanna ask?
Today has been
Do you
today
wanna
has been
ask?
rather calm.
Uh-huh.
Today has been rather calm, but like the last few weeks has been like 17 upwards every day.
I mean, that's summer.
I don't like summer.
Do you wanna know what's my temperature? It's like 11 p.m. for me, so it's supposed to be like as low as it can get.
It's 28 degrees Celsius, is my guess.
Yes.
Is it? 20?
Yes.
Oh, God, no.
It's as cold as it gets. It's 28 degrees Celsius.
As cold as it gets. Goodness gracious, that's a hot summer's day.
On like
Oh, God.
on a day, on like a normal day, it goes like 32 or like 33.
Oh, God.
Average. Sometimes it goes
And
up.
I'm here like if I were there, I'd be wearing shorts and a t-shirt, if those, and I would be lying on the floor dying.
Yeah. I feel like my AC like when it's like really hot out there, like it I don't feel my AC. I barely feel my
Jesus.
AC.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it is tropical side, so I do get the hottest time. Yes.
Yeah, right. You're living on the. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's gonna get even hotter. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Well, like, what do people wear there?
Clothes.
Yeah,
I mean
like,
I
do you
I do
guys
wear
wear layers
jeans.
or?
I do wear jean.
Alright.
So when I go to work, I wear a long jean, a t-shirt, and a jacket, and also shoes.
And a jacket.
Yes.
30 degrees. Oh, goodness. Then again, you're accustomed to it. But
Yeah.
I think Mari and me, we would die.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'd very much die.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm like, yeah, it's minus 40 degrees outside. I'm fine as long as I'm wearing layers.
Oh, I'd love I'd love like -2 or 3 degrees myself. That's the best we can do.
Oh, who's that tante? Oh, it's Naerina. No,
Yeah.
don't call her tante. Oh my god, like okay, so tante is Indonesian for auntie. No, she's not auntie
it's
yet.
like in
Auntie.
German. It's like in German. It's Tante.
Yeah.
Interestingly.
So
I
you're
mean
an auntie now.
Indonesia it was colonized by the Dutch in the past.
That does
Yeah.
explain.
Yep. So that's why it's a bit similar.
Yeah, so I'm Auntie Naerina. Hello.
Hey.
So to recap, I'm a weird Finnish person who does weird voices.
Mm-hmm. No, you're not doing weird
Checked out.
voices. More or less.
Weird voices. People usually are afraid of this one.
Also, holy shit, we actually like did more than 2 hours this time.
Yeah,
That's a
we just
record.
kind of flew through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically, like, you had a person here who's from the Eastern Finland, and even I am a very talkative Eastern Finlander, so hi.
But
Oh god, they made more of these Moomin pictures.
oh god, let's go. By the way, chat, if you have
Yeah?
any question to ask for Naerina, please do so ask.
Yeah, feel
Yeah.
free.
Absolutely. I'm here to answer
Yes.
all kinds of questions if I can.
This is low key asking because I'm like I forgot what else I wanted to ask.
I've run out of questions. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm here like, yeah, I'm talking about all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite drink? Depends if it's cold or hot. If it's cold, I actually just like water. Of course, I like the odd like soda here and there, absolutely. But like if I'm going for something cold, I'm just ice cold water, loving it. If it's warm, of course, it is tea. All kinds of teas. At the moment, my favorite is black tea. That is I think it's peach and mango flavored black tea at the moment. But I can switch it from time to time. But yeah,
Nice.
that's my favorite drink. What about you guys? What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink. Yeah, I do like tea. I drink tea a lot. Like if people like watch my stream, I usually either drink tea or it for like soda. It's a soda called Golden Sparkling. It's
Ooh, what does it
very
taste like?
yellow. It's tamarind. It's tamarind and
that sounds
turmeric.
lovely.
Yeah, so it's like
That sounds lovely.
it's very yellow. Like it's worryingly yellow. I will say.
Yeah, like if that came out of you, you'll just have to go to the doctors.
No. If it's like if it's in anything else but like a glass or like a can, yeah, like people would probably like not drink it.
Understandably so.
Yes. If it was like in a bottle, like in Cosby's bottle, like yeah, or people
Yeah,
wouldn't
just
drink
watch me drink this.
it.
When it comes
sounds good.
when it comes to
Go
my
ahead.
drinks,
Mhm.
my viewers know that I am very, very unhealthy at this point because I am like 70% Pepsi. My body has become 70% Pepsi at this point.
Understandable.
I
It's very,
oh my god, I actually
very
forgot how
specifically.
Pepsi tastes. Like
Very,
Pepsi is
very
no longer
specifically.
available here.
Oh, what?
Yep. Like Pepsi,
Really?
yeah, Pepsi is no longer available in Indonesia. Like
What
they
did
they
Pepsi do
were
to deserve this?
like They were, but I think they just didn't renew the contract. Yeah, because they
Oopsie-daisy.
were beaten by Coca-Cola. Because obviously.
All right. Yeah.
But no, Pepsi Max Cherry is like my go-to these days.
That was
I like
delicious.
I like cherry. Mm.
Oh,
I like
I do
cherries
have to
as in
ask
the
though.
fruit.
Talking about
Yeah.
Pepsi, do you remember Pepsi Man?
Pepsi Man. Hell yeah.
Very, very vaguely.
Ah, okay, it's okay. It was like a really fun mascot for Pepsi that also had a really
All right.
fun game on
Yeah.
PS1.
I'll have to
It
Google
was
this.
only
Pepsi
it was
Man.
only ever released inside of Japan, I believe, wasn't it? Like
Oh
officially.
yeah, I think I've seen images of this.
Yeah,
Pepsi
I
Man.
used to play it a lot when I was younger. Kau laughing absolutely biased and say, yeah, Coke for the win.
Aw. Also,
mean, yeah.
and no, indeed, Andrew Wizard. I have tried jasmine tea. It's delicious.
Mhm.
And if then Phil9635 asked if I'm of the same opinion that having a frozen treat in the coldest part of the year is the best thing ever. Absolutely, ice cream during the winter, love it.
Oh, yes.
But then again, even better is that you go outside, have that ice cream, enjoy it, and then when you get cold, you come inside and have some hot chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah, so very much drink-related questions, apparently.
Mhm.
And treat-related questions. Oh, by the way, what's your favorite ice cream flavors?
Rum raisin
Mint,
with rum.
mint chocolate chip.
And raisins. Oh, those sound lovely.
Oh,
I love
no.
chocolate. Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
And yeah, go ahead.
So, have you had like Macedonia ice cream?
No, I haven't.
So basically,
What
it's
is
like
it like?
ice cream, but you add like a shot of rum.
Ooh, that sounds lovely.
Yes, that's why I said rum and raisin with extra rum.
All right. Understandable. Then I'm here like I like chocolate yet again, and then there's kind of I think it's a watermelon mango like mix ice cream. It's very good, especially during the summer. It's kind of refreshing. Also,
Outside of mint.
self-made. Yeah, like self-made strawberry ice cream is also delicious. But yeah,
Oh,
you were saying, sorry.
Yeah, no, strawberry ice cream, but very specifically, if you know what a cornetto is.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh yeah.
Strawberry cornetto.
That
I
does sound fantastic.
I have to say though, like if it's strawberry, I don't really like the natural one. Like it's always like feels odd to me. Like whenever I eat the real like strawberry ice cream.
Kommissar found the heretic.
Like I like my strawberry to taste artificial.
Yeah, definitely a heretic.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, but then again, it depends also where you get your strawberries from. For example, I don't really care for Spanish strawberries, but I do care for Swedish ones, the Finnish ones, and the Dutch ones.
I mean, I just get local strawberry. I don't know.
Understandable.
I don't know if there's like
I think
multiple kind of strawberries.
Yeah, I think that the northern ones, because we get that, the sun doesn't set during, summer. So they get all the sunlight they can like possibly get, and then they go all big and sweet and plump and love it. Absolutely adore it.
See, Stradler is the same with me. It's like artificial cherry. I actually don't really like artificial cherry as well. like I like cherry. I don't like artificial cherry. So surprisingly.
Oh yeah, fresh cherries are absolutely delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just like during summertime, I'm like strawberries, cherries, peas. Yes, please.
Cherry jam. Have you had like cherry jam
Oh,
before?
cherry jam in the Black Forest cake. I've had it there, and
Oh
it's
yeah, yeah,
super
yeah.
delicious.
Now you said it. Oh yeah, I forgot that I made like cherry jam and like black forest cake for my
Oh,
baking.
lovely.
Yeah, for my baking class. So
Oh, that's so
Oh.
lovely. It's so good. It's so super delicious.
yeah.
I'm getting hungry here.
Yeah, same.
We're just like, yeah, sweet treats and drinks and ha ha ha.
God, like I barely had like any sweet treats lately. Cause I'm like in the butcher. I'm like currently I'm currently put in the butcher area, so a lot of it
Mhm.
is just like cooking with meat. Not even like cooking, just just uh butchering meat. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I'm still vaguely smell of fish because I had to clean like 100 kilo of fish.
Something
Uh-huh.
fishy in here then.
Yes.
But yeah, which reminds me, that's like something that not everyone in Finland does because like of course like we can fish, we have a heck of a lot of lakes. And for example, today I was talking with a colleague of mine about the fact that in our biology class we had to like dissect a fish. And I was like, yeah, well, I've been fishing my whole childhood, so this is all right with me. But then there were the girls who were like, ew, how can you like, ew, touch it, like, ew? And I was like, it's a fish.
Yeah, it's a fish.
Yeah,
I mean,
like what the hell? It's a fish. What do you do with it? You're just watching it die or something. No, you eat it.
yeah, I I can gut fish, fillet them, and like do all kind of cut with them.
Besides, fish is delicious.
Yeah.
And now I'm honestly getting hungry. God damn it!
Yeah.
I'm
Mari is there
like
like, oh god, yes.
I'm fine with not eating any fish for the next few days.
Understandably so.
I'm
I had
like
that kind of feeling when I was 17 as well, and like we had to be at the summer cottage, and my dad is an avid fisher, and we had fish like this, fish soup, like fried fish,
yeah,
skewered fish, this fish, that fish, all kinds of fish. Ugh, it was horrible.
like I forgot that today we had to do we had to fillet like we had to clean 100 kilo of fish, and I basically all right, what should I cook for breakfast today? All right, how about this salmon head? Like, oh shit, that was a bad idea because at work for lunch we also had salmon head as well.
Oh.
So there was a lot of fish today
Oh,
that I had to
yeah, I can
consume.
imagine like all
Yep,
that fish.
yep. So breakfast is fish, lunch is also fish, dinner was also fish. Surprisingly,
Oh god. So no fish for you.
yeah, no fish for me for like next few days.
Understandable. Absolutely understand it. I feel you.
Hey guys, do you hear that Corvus Dread came out yesterday? I
Corvus Dread, what is that?
Corvus Dread. That rings a bell. Hold on a second. Corvus Dread. Oh yeah. Hold on a second. God
Corvus
damn it.
Dread.
I wanted to find a picture, but I couldn't find one.
Yeah, I
Hold on
typed
a
it in
sec.
there and I got nothing.
Corvus Dreadnought?
Yeah.
Yeah, Corvus Pattern Dreadnought, Mari.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh wait, it's out?
Yeah. I
Oh,
think.
I Nice.
I'm here like Googling like where is it? Where is it? I think I've seen it. Where is it? Ah!
No, it is Corvus Dread.
Huh?
No, Halforge is saying no, it is Corvus Dread.
Not like. Okay, I'm
Not the
I'm
Dread.
like
No,
I'm like
I'm confused.
confused. I'm confused.
Explain yourself, sir or madam. One should never assume. And we're just all watching chat like, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Corvus Dread. I'm here like, yeah. Half of a raven is Corvus. If you add Corax to it, that is the Latin name of a raven. So, Raven God, wow. Everyone's just watching the chat like, tell us! Indeed. Is this a cliffhanger, perhaps?
Yes, I think this is a cliffhanger.
No!
Without a cliff.
Halford, how could you do this? Goodness gracious.
What do you
It's
mean you
betrayal.
shouldn't? this is a worse betrayal than Horus.
Indeed, we are sending the Moomins after you.
Oh, and yes, the Moomin, Papa Moomin will sort him out.
Also, Remley sent me a message. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only Moomins.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. Thank you, Rem, for these wise words. Also, a friend of mine, you know, the one who does these Moomin things, just said, like, to me, like, hey, now you're a global celebrity. I'm like, all right. Thanks, I guess. Insect Swarm.
Insect Swarm?
Like, no. Yeah. It got featured in Insect Swarm, was that relating to the Corvus Dread.
I still don't get it.
I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it.
I'm lost.
I'm here like Insect Swarm, that's a game on Steam at the moment,
Yep.
at least.
I'm
Insect Swarm is a
confused.
swarm consisting of millions of alien insects, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah,
That is all you can say. Understandable.
And yeah, have a nice day.
Like, we shall investigate this and return to you in due course, according to the 40k bureaucracy. It might take a couple of 100 years.
It's a game advertising Gundam.
Ah.
Huh?
Is it this one? Hold on a second.
Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, Insect
Is
Swarm.
that one?
This is a new one to me. Yeah, it's like a top-down shooter where you're in a giant mech suit.
Oh?
Sounds neat.
It's like a bullet hell, actually. It kind of makes me think of a bullet hell game.
Looks cool too.
Yeah.
It's quite cool.
When I have the time, when I've graded all the matriculation exams, perhaps then. When I see how my darling children, aka my students, have done with the D&D tasks that they had over there. Naerina, stop adding my style of inquisitorial duty by using that administratum as a cudgel. It hurts my feelies. Oh, darling dearie, that's what we do in the Ordo Theoreticus. We use it as a cudgel only when we need to. But only when we need to, because we have a heck of a lot of secrets about different kinds of Xenos, etc. But that's redacted by the order of the Inquisition. I'm only an interrogator, even though it says I should change the acolyte tag to interrogator tag. For technically, now Naerina is an interrogator and not only an acolyte. Referring to my OC, that is, not to myself in third person.
Oh.
I mean, as a VTuber, I do mix it a lot.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. It's the jacket, yes. It's the jacket of the of the what is it? The interrogator. Yeah, I got a jacket out of it, indeed. Thanks. Welcome to the inquisitorial whatever orders. But yeah. Yeah, actually I had a very like Z just told there in the chat, like the longer the jacket, the higher the rank. Yeah, that is actually like if you want to see Acolyte Naerina going through the ranks, the longer the jacket, the higher she is.
And also the bigger the shoulder pad. Yeah, and the hat.
True, very true. Like, I can see the hat. I think she's gone up a rank.
Oh,
That's why I have the hat.
Indeed you do, indeed you do. And more elaborate, the Rosette said, Reaver Captain, yes, absolutely. It'll have to be just fancy AF.
or you just throw in an extra copy of the Imperial Tarot in the welcome basket.
Ooh, true. Welcome to the Imperium. Have a
Yeah,
basket.
have a basket. You've got some rosettes. You've got a tarot deck.
A heck of a lot of grenades. Yeah, those apple
And I
looking
know-
ones, don't eat them.
And even though you're not in the Imperial Guard, here have an infantryman's handbook just in case.
Indeed. It has all the important information you could ever possibly need, and everything very, very accurate. Especially the, thing about the orc size. They're very small and puny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I honestly love the infantryman's, book. Because
Yeah.
everything that they say in it is just so filled with propaganda. It's like, yeah, puny orcs. I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
I actually have the book
very
now.
puny.
Yeah. I'm really glad I
Then
have the infantryman's handbook.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Like
And
I was just went to like a local hobby store. And, like they don't really have that much book, but like somehow they have the Imperial infantryman's handbook out of like barely a dozen books.
then there's just me here sitting holding my copy of Liber Xenologist.
I mean, that does not mean that you could not work for the Imperium.
True.
No,
What is Azura Xenus?
No, I work for the
Xenologist.
Mechanicus. For the fun one.
I don't work for anyone. I work for me.
Yeah.
Ooh. No, I am starting to get hungry now. The stomach is
Yeah,
making
that's
the
what
rumblies.
happens when you talk about food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Want to after 2.5 hours. I can't
Has it
believe
been so long already? Goodness gracious, it's so fun
Yeah.
to talk with you guys.
It
it
is.
it is. But
Chainsaw or power sword.
oh
Ooh.
yeah.
Chainsword or power sword? Chainsword. I mean, depends on the character. Naerina, the acolyte Naerina or interrogating Naerina has a chainsword. But my rogue trader has a power sword. If I were to, do anything like personally in 40k, I think I would go for chainsaw because not many people have those. Like, of course, many people have those in universe, but not in all of the fictional universes in the world. Not everyone, single one of them has a chainsword. So that's why I would go for it.
Me personally, I'd take neither and go for a charnable saber because charnable weapons are really cool.
Well, they are, yeah.
Channel what now?
Charnable sabers. They're those like really fancy ornamental power weapons that they had during the time of the heresy.
Oh,
The ones that like
yeah.
you normally see like the Thousand Sons having.
Uh-huh.
Plus, also, it's like the only time I've ever seen a Tay-bar be mentioned in the lore.
Hey.
I remember, like, at one point I drew, like, a power scythe and a chain scythe, like, what they would look like. Because those would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you guys. Hold on a sec. Because I have them right here. But yeah, what about you, Kami? Like, which one would you go for, like, in general, when it comes to swords? A power sword or a chain sword?
Well, I will go with a power saber.
Understandable.
Yes. I like my saber and phosphor pistol.
That's a good combo.
Yes.
I'm here,
Revolver
like,
and a saber. Let's go. I'm like, yeah.
yeah, absolutely. I remember, like, my rogue trader was there with her power sword and a pistol. Like, yep, let's do this. Always in the front lines, like, my lady, you should not do that. You might die. I know, but I like it.
Mm-hmm. It's like, you know, like it's a quintessential like power lady combo. I will say
Yeah.
like using a bow and arrow is to not to like to cliche. I will say, especially with
Yeah,
spear.
kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it even a choice when you can have flamethrower for hands? Uh, I I don't really want one on my hand when I can have them on like my mechadendrites. That just saying.
This coming from the toaster,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the toaster, because we all
But
know
then
Z
again,
is
like,
hiding one.
of course, that's how he gets along so well with the Mechanicus.
You just have a toaster built in his chest cavity.
Oh my. But yeah, what was I supposed to say? Yeah, of course, naturally, like, depends on what kind of armor you're also wearing, like, what sort of thing, like, weaponry you should be, like, having with you. For instance, when I'm wearing my Terminator armor, of course, I have my Eviscerator with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because, like, Interrogator Naerina has a Terminator armor, just for shits and giggles. And an Eviscerator with a flamethrower.
Nice.
Oh, the neurons are activating in my brain for Horus Heresy right now because they've just released a new exceptional battle scenario.
Oh.
Oh?
The Axandria 4 incident between the Blood Angels and Thousand Sons with the
Oh.
numerology cults of the Thousand Sons.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, Naerina, I wanted to ask you about what's your opinion on the League of Votan? Wait, is it
Oh,
Votan or
goodness.
Wotan?
I don't know. I honestly don't know which one it is, like, when it comes to pronunciation. Wait a minute. Hold a minute.
Uh-huh.
League of Votan. Yes, here. Because I was like, wait, I'm mixing it up with everything. I had to, like, I honestly, this is how much I know about 40k. I was like, I should know this. Let me Google it. Oh yes, the policies of Imperial sanctioned abhumans called Scout. What the hell am I doing?
What?
Not that one. Squats. Yes, thank you. Scouts are a very different thing. But yeah, squats are always amazing. Heck yes to the squats.
Yeah. Rock and stone.
I'm just
Oh
sad that
yeah.
they don't have.
Yes.
I'm just sad
Yeah,
that they're not like
when I saw that like whole thing that they were coming back, I was like, the fire was red, it raining spread. Where are my little guys? Yes, because I was like, when I like heard that Leagues of Photon, I was like, wait. This rings a bell. Wait. I'm tired.
Hold on.
Let me Google it. Which one? Hold on. I can't tell you my opinion unless I check and double check. Yes, this. Yes, please, yes. That's what happens when like there are so many things about 40k that have so like everything has a different name. I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
I've heard it. And
Mhm.
especially now that I've done the Homebrew of the Week series, I'm like, wait, I've heard a lot of names read like lately. Which one was which? Yes, Naerina likes squats, noted, absolutely. Also, a very good move to move your body.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, squatting. Yes.
Because, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. That's the joke of it. But yeah, then again, as an ex-gymnast, I do have much more power in my legs than in my arms. I should not, but I do, unfortunately. So squatting is something I'm pretty good at. So yay, like it.
Kobe doesn't need to squat, he's already there. Fuck you, Captain.
Oh,
Ew.
yeah, but
fuck
you know,
you.
sometimes you'll just have to meet the others at their level.
Yeah. Pain back off.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
Come, it's okay.
Couldn't resist. Oh, goodness gracious, my back just cracked. I was just doing a little stretch and he went like, you're not 20 years old anymore. I'm like, yeah, I know, it hurts.
Yeah, same. I'm like 20, almost 27 now. So, yeah.
Yeah, when it gets to you at your late 20s, you're like, oh, goodness gracious, I can't keep doing this anymore.
Yeah.
How old are you, Mari?
Oh, I'm 26.
It'll get to you next year.
Surprisingly, me, Kami, and Ren are all the same age.
Ooh.
Yep.
And I'm here like, hi. People think I'm younger than I am, and I think it's a good thing, I guess. People are like,
Yeah.
how old are you? I'm like, I'm 31. They're like, oh my god, you're old. I'm thanks.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I mean, like at work, like a lot of people like ask me like if I'm like 17 or like 18. Like no?
What?
You should have gone like, yes, absolutely. I'm a young one.
No, I like my alcohol. Thank you very much.
Yep. Like, yes, I'm a 17-year-old and I love that extra rum in my ice cream.
Oh no, to be fair, I have been drinking hard liquor since I was 12. My family, yeah, like my family, like mean like they supplied me a lot of drinks to train my immunity, I guess.
In contrast, my family was like, oh my goodness, you can't drink until you're 18.
Yeah. Like the first thing I ever drink was like moonshine, basically. Yep,
Works.
it works.
I
It just
drank.
works.
I think I had my first drink at like 8 or 9.
I mean, Mari, you're
Is it-
Irish. The water,
Yeah, indeed.
the
Yeah, I'm
water
Irish,
is
so
expected to
kind
be
of does it
beer.
it's just every day for us.
Yeah. What Irish water is just beer.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
people say that yeah, it's the Irish who drink or the Germans who drink, and then there's the Finnish people like, yeah, we don't drink from Monday to Thursday. There's the weekend for it.
Yeah.
You forget what the weekend is because everyone's drunk on sugar wine.
True.
Somebody just, Yerbo over there just, made it in his fucking sauna. Ooh.
Someone's the best.
Okay, so I think we're would you be fine if we call it a stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have work tomorrow morning.
You got
Like
work
7
tomorrow,
hours.
I'm-
Okay,
I've worked
then
7
absolutely.
hours.
Just you'll need to have your sleep too, dearie.
Yeah.
I'm starving.
Yeah, we need to go eat and you need to go sleep.
Oh, right. Captain
But yeah.
asked me to tell the story. Okay, so when I first started
go.
teaching,
Mhm.
when I first started teaching, so it was like my first day at that school. So basically I was like waiting for the class, like like rolling the teacher. So when I was waiting on the front of the class, one of the teacher just went like outside and like got really mad at me, like you basically like why are you not wearing your student uniform? Why are you like in uh in in not uniform? Basically,
Like in
like
this kind of informal clothes. You look like
yeah,
everyday person.
yes, like I mean, I was wearing a shirt and and like I was being proper, but I wasn't wearing the the student uniform. Like, sir, I'm like a new teacher here. It's like my first day. He was like this really old guy that was like
Oh
50.
dear.
Yeah, like oh shit, like, okay. So, and he basically just went back to his class like kind of flustered.
Oh, poor little thing.
Rip.
Well, at least he didn't start to insist, like, no, don't lie.
Oh yeah, he was for a bit. He was for a bit, but
Oh,
Then you had to show
no.
your ID
Oh,
and
no.
just
I had to show my
Oh, no. Oh, goodness gracious, no.
yeah.
Right, that means that when you're 80 something, you look like you're 60 something.
Oh god.
Yeah, maybe.
You will, I'm pretty sure.
Uh-huh. But yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm actually like not sure of what to.
Honestly, this has been so much fun.
Yeah, this is honestly like one of the longest Wardames radio episode.
Yeah.
Really?
I think this is actually the longest podcast.
Yeah,
Whoop whoop.
we usually just go to like 2 hours. And usually by that point I'm already like dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're like, yeah, but we have still this thing. And then we had the Moomins.
Yeah, we had the
The
Well,
goddamn
yeah, the
Moomins.
Moomin is what kept us going.
Indeed. Thank you, Papa Moomin. He has saved us from horrors and from ending this podcast.
So
Oh,
yeah.
goodness.
Mhm.
But honestly, thank you so much for having me with you guys. This has been lovely.
Yeah,
Has been
absolutely.
amazing.
I'm like really glad that you're here.
The pleasure is all mine, dearie.
Hmm So let's find someone we can rate.
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Raid.
Okay, so let should we rate Nelinde or Plus for Hire or Froggy?
Froggy.
Froggy?
Red
Froggy.
Okay.
Froggy.
Alright, so let
Raid.
No,
Uh,
Z, do not bring up that game.
No,
Do not
indeed,
don't.
Z. Bad. Badsy.
Badsy.
Bad.
Don't
Bad robot.
don't make me draw the toaster.
Okay, so thank you everyone for coming. I have been your host, Kommissar Azura, my
I've
co-host,
been Marnie.
and our special guest for today, Naerina.
Thank you so much, everyone. This has been a hoot and a half.
So yeah, I will see you all on Monday. Thank you everyone for coming, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.